Welcome back to Gamers on the Edge for the Kids. We are here with top 16 of Rivals of Aether singles and the Rivals Championship Series Season 7 kickoff event. My name is SBS, and this is Renzo.
Hello, everybody. Nice to be seeing you all again. Yeah, we're here with the first event of Season 7, fresh off the rankings. You know, we get to see everybody, you know, defend their spot, whether they're top 50, top 40, wherever they are.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just what an event to kick it off so far.
Yeah, there's been upsets like crazy at this tournament. We've seen some big names fall. We've seen some smaller names that have finally proven themselves, and we're going to have a banger top 16. We are going to hopefully stream it all, but depending on how the winner side goes, we might cut 2 of the losers round 1. So hopefully we will see the rest of this tournament all on stream, all best of 5.
Oh yeah, that's the best part. Everybody loves best of 5, especially when it's this important of a bracket, and it's great. You get to see just nail-biter sets, you know, Game 5 adaptations. It's always crazy.
Yeah, so we are going to be kicking it off with local favorite Guard versus CakeAssult. This should be a phenomenal set. I know they've met before in online brackets, but I don't know actually if they've met in an offline before. And Guard, obviously one of the best Clarence to do it, sitting up there with legends like Plastic Dinos and Zonix in Europe, and is one of the best solo Clarence still in this game.
I want to say that they actually met last year at this event.
Really?
I would have to search it up. I'm trying to go through it now because I think they did, and it was pretty rough. But, you know, it's
CakeAssult came off of Genesis 8 as the best player in the world by a long shot in that losers run. That was if Cake always plays like that, he'll never lose a game until the day he dies.
No,
like, that was brutal. It was insane. But we've already seen a little bit of weakness from CakeAssult earlier today. Rift was actually doing some great job in neutral against him. Didn't end up coming away with it, but it definitely made Cake look human.
Oh yeah,
and that's what you love to see, especially when you are defending your home turf like Guard is today.
And speaking of which, in his first round, I believe he played against Elpe, somebody who a lot of people don't even know who he is. Actually, a South Florida native from my area. He actually went to Game 2. It was Elpe was up 3 stocks to 1, which is crazy. So it's just proof that, you know, we have new up-and-comer players, and just gods can bleed in this game.
Oh, absolutely. There is no such thing as safety in Rivals of Aether when it comes to gameplay. You are always respecting your opponents, or you will go out early.
Oh, yeah.
All right, CakeAssult making this recovery and building the extra credit here on stock number 2. CakeAssult has had a great punish game as normal today, but dropping that one there, and Guard capitalizes with the even stocks now.
Oh yeah, Guard is just somebody that's known just for his good confirms and good punish. Just having a creative punish game for a character like Claren is so good.
Oh yeah, you give Guard an inch, he will take a mile and then some.
Oh yeah.
And so now we have an edge guard here, and DIN on Sour back air will convert into the double jump dare spike. Guard now down a full stock.
Yeah, we've seen that time and time again. It's gotten to the point where it's just practically muscle memory for Cake, where you get a Sour Bear like that.
And
another one like
goodness
that. Oh
gracious. The DI out on down tilt and back air, but it didn't matter because CakeAssult used that wave dash momentum to get the double back air and Galaxy off of it. Had Guard DI'd in on that first back air, we might have seen another dare spike. So,
yeah,
that is a brutal situation to be in if you're Guard.
Yeah, when you're at that low percent, you just got to really understand where you want to DI. But Guard just getting mixed up there. It's rough.
Yeah, it's a constant knowledge check, and it's a constant just like situational awareness. CakeAssult getting really good with the turnaround down tilts and the tilt boost down tilts and the baby dash down tilts. Like, that's a move you're like, oh yeah, just always DI it out, right? But that's the way that CakeAssult plays is just the actual DI gets mixed up nonstop.
Oh yeah, something that people love about this game is the movement. And when you mix up things like moonwalk, platform drop RAR into back air like that, you get early stock kills with the great movement.
Yeah, just DI in, right? But when the movement's too good, sometimes you're not expecting it, and that's what we saw right there in CakeAssult with an early lead in Game 2 and looking really strong on the second stock.
Yeah, this is Might have been a rough counter pick for guard to go to troop upon. Cake is definitely really enjoying these moonwalks off the platforms. I know that's something 10S was trying to popularize and make more apparent that it's really good. And
yeah.
Yep, he's just constantly doing that in neutral. Better than plat drop scenarios.
This is one of Claren's best stages, but in this matchup in particular, it's actually one that I have found to be almost Forsburn favor. The side platforms, as you said, allow for a lot of special movement options, and it allows for Forsburn to actually have some extra recovery options and even just like escapes in neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful recovery
God,
there. Popping the clone and getting the stock. CakeAssult up 3-1, and this is looking really dire for guard right now.
Like we said, however, this is best of 5, top 16. Guard does have the potential to, you know, adapt after this potential second game loss, but, you know, looking at how things are going right now, it is a potential 3 stock.
Yeah, you're going to need a little bit of a miracle to bring this one back, but if I'm guard right now, I'm looking to do everything I can to slow down the game and figure out something to bring into the next one.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, obviously, winning this game would be nice, too.
It would be nice. It's just slightly
It's so hard against CakeAssult, man.
Especially being at 100.
Oh, yeah.
And the way he's moving today is just wonderful.
Yep, another moonwalk into plat drop back air. Only getting the sour, though, so guard's still living. And, yeah, Cake undying. 159% with a good DI on the tipper up special. Not going to be enough. And, wow, the forward strong not reaching CakeAssult. Just a little bit too far back. A dash forward might have done it, but here we are.
He's trying to move around this clone. It's just really frustrating right now.
Cake with a little head nod to the side and goes, yep, it was bound to happen eventually. No 3 stock. And just moving on into the next one. Guard slowing it down for sure. And this is exactly what you want. You want to
bring back the tempo.
Yeah, you want some momentum going into this next game.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we go. This is it. This is big.
This is good. Yep.
All right, yeah, Guard is finding some footing now.
There you go, yeah.
And we get a 1 stock apiece game. Guard only took about 3% from that entire stock. And CakeAssult going to have to do something to finish it up right now. Guard with no resources at all, but is going to recover and get the ledge cancel on the up special. And all of a sudden, it looks like CakeAssult might be in a little bit of trouble with this momentum shift. Throwing out a raw down strong, wanting to find the kill and not quite getting it.
Oh,
and
yeah,
wow,
Jesus,
scrambling to find the back air. And that is exactly what you want if you're Guard. You brought everything back to the last stock and made CakeAssult fearful.
You want to show him that you have the chance. You know, he might be up 2-0, but you want to show him that you have the chance to bring it back, make it a 3-2, reverse 3-0.
Yeah, now
you have the potential after taking those 2 stocks that solidly, especially that second one where he barely took any percent.
Yeah, this is a great sign. You saw some panic options come out from CakeAssult.
Very rare.
If you do see those panic options come out, that means you have made an impression on someone that good. Because it doesn't happen often.
Oh, yeah. It's extremely rare.
All right, and now we're going to Merchant Port, the best stage in the game by far. And Guard playing the side platforms, opting to go hang out on the edges right now.
Playing a little more patient, trying to get this recovery and ledge dash, but...
Yep, CakeAssault's been, looks like Cake's trying to play those top middle platforms, and Guard is trying to play the edges.
Really working well with the smoke to just conceal his neutral. And it's, yep, just rolls in, gets that down tilt.
And the clone pop into forward air, I was expecting a back air, but, you know, it didn't happen. But right afterwards, CakeAssult finds a stock and gets a sneaky little parry in the smoke. He is a deception character, after all.
I love the fact that you can just see the way Cake moves in neutral with the smoke trail behind him. You can see him go for those moonwalk plat drop bears as the smoke follows him around. Just shows to you just how great that movement is and how he's just utilizing it.
Yep, gets the smoke out, dashes back, and whiff punishes the Claren whiff. Yeah, and Guard now.
Guard already at 100 on his second stock, with Cake only at his first.
And Cake with Combust online does it raw and actually gets the kill.
Surprised he didn't go for the up air, but you know.
You know, sometimes like the up air, you might have been able to DI out of it, and that was not a guaranteed kill, but it's a hard one to DI on that platform. Guard barely dying too.
Guard might be a little bit nervous there, missing the strong dare.
Oh, okay, gets the reverse up special and goes for the up air for the kill, not quite finding it. Cake with some good DI to avoid any potential follow-ups, but now guard on the aggression.
I love the patience there from him.
Beautiful
just waiting
conversion.
out and going for that nair. That was wonderful. Both just trying to move around the platforms right now. Cake doing his usual thing with the moonwalk bears, but
yeah, guard seems to find
catch.
footing at the end of these games here. Like, you know, with one stock left, back to the wall, that's when guard is feeling the most comfortable.
he does have a little bit sentiment, but if he does get this great punish, oh, wow.
Yeah, goes for the shoop to whoop there and gets another side special to boot.
Love
Guard's
that
movement on platforms all of a sudden picking up too.
Yeah, that was great. Just the options he chose there just looked so smooth. Oh my God, yep.
Yeah, that'll do it. CakeAssult taking it 3-0 and
Very
definitely
convincingly.
looking human.
Oh,
It was a convincing 3-0, but looks human, and that could mean some great stuff coming in the next few games.
oh yeah. That first and third game might have been a little bit rough for guard, but with that second game that we saw, it was good. That's
So
what we want to see.
we are going to be moving down the bracket one at a time in winner side, but in the meantime, make sure you check out gamersontheedge.com. We are raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and your donations help out children everywhere with leukemia. Currently, we are raising money for Loxley, a 9-year-old with leukemia, and this organization does amazing things. Be sure to check it out, gamersontheedge.com. Donate if you can, and thank you very much. Ooh, we have a $20 donation from Steven.
Wow.
Not me, Steven. Different Steven. If I could donate while I was on commentary, I'd do it right now. And a $5 donation from Matt. Thank you so much. Every dollar counts. And another $20 donation from Albert. Thank you so much.
Going to a really good cause here. Any donations are appreciated.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And as we go into our next sets, don't forget to check out the site, check out the cause. Gamers on the Edge does incredible work.
Oh, yeah.
So we are now going to be moving into the next set, which I believe is going to be ZeeBee. ZeeBee versus Y, because Y got the upset off stream against MSB earlier in pools today, 2-0. I caught the end of that set, and Y was looking really good. It was a 1-stock victory, but it almost was a 2-stock victory because it was, Y was moving, the punish game was great, the awareness of how to deal with Crag on pillar was fantastic, and if Y can take down one Crag,
he can take
maybe he can take down a second Crag.
Oh, yeah.
ZeeBee does have the Malo that we saw earlier today, but I don't think he's feeling confident after losing that game to G's.
Not many people want to see the Malo.
I want to see the Malo.
I do want to see it for the potential, but at the same time, just those projectiles, it's rough. But I mean, maybe in a matchup like this.
Yeah, he's got so
for
Rano has a lot of active hitboxes, right?
Yeah.
And now that the bombs can actually get hit multiple times per airtime, they're actually more susceptible to things like Rano Nair, back air, things that will actually send them back at the Malo. We actually saw G's end one of the games by down airing the bomb and then down airing ZeeBee into the finisher bomb to end that game. So like, it's out there, the counterplay is there, but we are going to see the Crag, and that's what I wanted to see. Like, I love to see a Malo, but I love ZeeBee's Crag even more.
Yeah. Maybe more middle of the season, we'll get to see the Malo more when it's more fleshed out and more practice. But it's always good to have multiple characters in this game. I mean, as we all know, Rivals is a game with good balance, and with these new characters that are coming in, we just want to explore the potential as much as possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're by no means done balance-wise, but they are in a spot where we're pretty confident they're very close.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't think I've seen any other work like of the newcomers coming out today.
Yeah.
I've seen
just ZeeBee.
Just ZeeBee's Malo, including off-stream.
Maybe I saw some people playing them in friendlies, more for bracket. I know Zeta.
Zeta was playing Malo off-stream against Sneak is one of the ones that I saw. But we got the favorite tech Y is doing right now, just hitting the side special on the wall.
The constant tongue sling.
It's the best. Yeah, and so Y, just talking about him for a second.
Right.
Y's journey in top 50 last season was really weird. We talked about him on the council, and it's like, why he's really low on the list for how good he is, and it was just there were so many Game 5 like stunners that we saw that just didn't go his way. And it's amazing to finally see that breakout win over a top 10 player on MSB in pools earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
And we might see another one back-to-back now that we're in best of 5 against ZeeBee. Y is easily on the top 50 list, the lowest ranked like top player on the list, like, you know, relative to where their skill is
relative
now.
to where they should be.
Yeah. Like their skill now compared to where they were in that season is easily top 15.
Oh, yeah. He is such a good Rano. We have so many good Ranos in the scene right now, but he's just definitely somebody that grinds so much, practices against a lot of top players, constantly plays. I know he plays Mike a lot, constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Gets that practice. I see them playing each other basically every week, and he just constantly grinds and just tries to grind out those matchups just to get better. But you know, we'll see if this season goes better for him. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean it already has.
Oh, yeah.
We're in winner's side of top 16 at the first RCS major of season 7,
and especially one that's just so strangely stacked like this. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, these like smaller quote unquote brackets, because it's less than 100 people, right, are generally the most stacked ones you'll see, because like you have all these people who are coming out to these tournaments. Like Heatwave's the same way. If you're here because you love Rivals.
Right.
You are traveling out to this tournament and you are a Rivals player almost always. And so this is a crazy, crazy bracket. And here we go into game 1 on Tower of Heaven. ZeeBee instantly pulling out the rock and getting a nice little punish here.
ZeeBee looking like he just wants to play at his own pace right now. Might want to slow it down. Yeah, just pulling out rock, doing what's comfortable.
All right.
Getting him in the bubble. What's the punish?
Yeah, ZeeBee with a little bit of ambition going for that side special, and Y just dodging it skillfully, getting that side special, and we're going back and forth blow for blow here. I think this first stock is really going to set the pace for the entire set, really.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to see them get into a groove that they feel comfortable playing in, and it's just back and forth. They're trading moves, you know? And that is a move that I saw Y do against MSB as well. It is a beautiful thing, because if you go for that tongue against the wall when the pillar's there,
you could break the pillar.
You either grab the crag, right? Or you can do it slightly above the crag and bait a parry.
Oh, yeah.
And both of them are just so disgustingly good options that it's almost like a 50-50.
Both these players both at above 120% right now. That is crazy, you know. They're both just trying to take their time, play it safe. You know, they can go for a risky kill move. Either of them can go fair or back air, but they're just, you know, playing the. Wow, that didn't. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, the first stock coming in a kind of a surprising fashion there, getting the surprise DI off the side and not galaxying with the sour up strong.
What is that?
Wow. DI on point for ZeeBee right now.
Keeping his composure as much
and
as
the
possible.
tech.
Good tech.
Oh, and ZeeBee with no resources yet chooses aggression and gets back once again.
Oh my god.
And builds some beautiful extra credit going into the second stock for him.
Of all things, it's a wall tech bear to close out that stock. But still, that's good on Y, good on ZeeBee too.
If you're ZeeBee and you were at over 200% and you get 55% on Rano, you are very happy with where you're sitting. And another poor DI on Crag forward air, going to take the second stock for Y.
You can just see the rock kind of just falling slowly right now. But wow, ZeeBee just racking up more percent again.
Okay, double nair one, not finding anything off of it, but yeah, the percent has been lapped. And Y is going to need to figure out a way to edge guard.
Oh
Whoa!
my god. Yep, that was interesting. I can see.
Yeah.
Rolled past the tongue, but it created just the moving box of it.
Exactly, yeah. The tongue on a platform or on pillar and above pillar, just so difficult to deal with.
Oh, no tech there. That's a oh, he got. Oh, yep. Could he go for the fair? Yep. Very close to getting the kill. Good pillar at the ledge. Yep, barely gets hit by that rock. ZeeBee wants to recover right here. He's going to... Oh, I was going to say he might pull rock to try and recover, but just getting a fair to contest Y at the ledge there. Getting a little bit too greedy. going for the classic, you know, pillar on the top of the rock above them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
and
perfect.
ZeeBee, knowing that any Dacus would be a tech on the pillar, does go for another cheeky little kill.
Just runs
and
in with
spawns
it.
and does it again and finds it on the 3rd try.
Oh, yeah.
It takes 3 sometimes. It takes 3. Yeah, once again, Y coming off the victory over MSB, and ZeeBee having a comfortable 1-stock victory, JV2, if you will, in this first game. Got to make some adjustments because even though they're both top 10 players, ZeeBee and MSB play very differently.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they are the reason that the Crag meta is where it is today, and they both, it's like the beauty of Rivals of, like, seeing a top player play a character and
so
knowing
differently
like,
than another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you were to see ZeeBee's Crag without knowing it was ZeeBee, like with the name above his head, you'd be able to tell based on just the playstyle alone. And adjusting between the two back to back is going to be difficult.
And ZeeBee just loves going for that confirm. Even when it doesn't work, it's just the potential there is so good. Such a high reward. And honestly, not much of a risk if you're just leaving a rock on that pillar to fall down. He doesn't get the edge cancel pull.
All right, here we are. This is a bit of a slower start. Last game they were trading blows on the first stock, and this time finding the opening and getting a nice little punish, but missing the triple needles in the air.
Wow. Wonderful drift DI from ZeeBee there.
Oh, there goes the tongue on the pillar again, and ZeeBee
Gets the counter there.
Yeah,
That was
unwavered by that, and comes up and finds the kill.
You always got to... That's something that's the high-level players are just so good at. Reacting to when they're getting edge-guarded and having a plan to counter against it. ZeeBee understands that Y's trying to come up, hit him with the dive kick, maybe a fair. He knows that.
No
he just
tech.
techs and fairs. Yeah, that was surprising. No tech against the rock.
If I had to guess, ZeeBee probably teched early.
Yeah.
And then once you tech early, you're in tech lockout for 20 frames.
Yeah.
So that would be my guess what happened there. But ZeeBee seemed a little surprised too, and now Y is going on the offensive, evening up the percent in the second stock.
Getting a little bit higher there, but let's see if you know, he's trying to slow down, maybe get some more stacks on him, get into another bubble.
Yeah, I love the pace that Y has been playing in this second game. Going to the bigger stage, that Craig actually loves counterpicking here too.
Oh yeah.
And Y says, nah, this is my stage. I've got platforms to work on. I've got the ability to slow the game down and run away from you. This is my stage. Ooh, and no tech on the wall there either. And ZeeBee maybe a little surprised here with what's going on, and we're down to 1 stock apiece.
1-to-1. This is the closest that it's been. Ooh, barely gets it. I feel like he wasn't really aiming for that. It was mostly just going for the tongue sling, but still, that worked out. Just trying to get him away from his rock because he loves just playing with it.
And wow, that was so smart. Y goes for the parry on down special, but since Pillar was there, you're able to jump and wall jump out of it. It's an old Crag trick, but it's a classic.
Oh yeah, it works super well. He does not want to get hit by those down Bs right now. That is... ZeeBee's looking for a kill off the top right here.
Yeah, and I gotta say, ZeeBee's switch to a mostly specials gameplay on this last stock has really shaken Y, and was what he was looking for, honestly.
Yeah.
That was a complete shift in play from the first 2 stocks to the third. And the ability to adapt on the fly and recognize that something else was needed from ZeeBee to secure that game was just immaculate.
Oh yeah, that's part of what makes them so good, you know. That's why he's a top 10 player. He gets that adaptation, understands what he needs to do better. Here we are going into game 3, thinking about the stage ban, stage choices. MattyIce in the background. Another top 16 person.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And we're going to Julesvale.
Going to Julesvale.
Where was our first game at? It was Tower of Heaven. Okay. I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
Bigger stage definitely helped out Y at first, and then when ZeeBee made those adjustments to primarily specials and neutral, wasn't quite working. So we're going to a smaller stage with an overhanging platform that goes side to side, and we'll see how it goes. Because ZeeBee's just been adapting like crazy.
Oh yeah. I like that as the set goes on, you can see Y adapting the edge guards a little bit better. or at least just improving on them each time he does it.
Right.
When he got that first edge guard in the first minute of the game, it just went so much better. Starts getting those bears and starts chaining them together. But right now we have ZeeBee trying to get a kill off of that up there. Good drift DI, that's just what you want to see. And good drift from the up B. Good movement, but ZeeBee just coming back with some nair into a fair.
Yeah, absolutely cleans up that stock. Just covered every single option with precision. And yeah,
boy.
this is
Yep. Classic confirmed. Down tilt Dacus. Oh, that needle just barely missed.
Oh, the raw tongue catching ZeeBee's jabs, and ZeeBee getting a tech off of the rock out of bubble immediately, finding his way out of disadvantage as a result.
Barely getting him. ZeeBee trying to go up there just to escape him.
Y's side specials have actually been very well timed this game.
Yeah, he's been really good at catching him off guard and just trying to convert off the Doesn't want to go off stage. Challenging Crag there is just so difficult, as we've seen previously in the set. Ooh, barely dodges those spikes.
Ooh, and Nair not connecting into up strong, but yeah, ZeeBee off stage now and gonna come back with the instant rock throw. And yet, one thing that ZeeBee does is if that rock is behind him, he's going to play a little less safe because he has a rock to tech off of. And he's been able to do it multiple times now against Y.
Gets the needle, but no conversion off of that. Scared in the corner right there. ZeeBee doing a good job of putting the pressure, but Y is trying to answer back. Yeah,
that was a sliding up strong, no Dacus, and so we got the Sour, which the sweet spot would have absolutely galaxied, as we see right now.
Oh, boy.
And Y with the lead, game 3.
Is he going to set up a pillar? Oh. Wow, just the extended hit lag causing it so that the dive kick does hit him. Huh, interesting strat there.
Yeah, the extended hit pause from the bubble, maybe something that ZeeBee was going for a little bit of a cheesy play. Doesn't work out, and Y now at 154% with ZeeBee gaining percent every time he nairs.
Dancing around him.
79%. Oh my God. So many nairs.
Everybody forgets that.
Oh, yep, excellent, yep. ZeeBee just baiting aggression is what it was. And then as soon as there was an aggressive move, ZeeBee went for the parry, which is the only way to confirm, really, unless you're going to hit like a raw fair.
Yeah. Ooh, good tilt boost there.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
ZeeBee not following up and instead going back to stage, and it's just continuing the really safe edge guard here, building a lot of percent, and Y,
no tech.
Doesn't wall jump and doesn't tech the rock that spikes him to the ground.
Man.
Wow, 3-0 coming from ZeeBee, but that was a great set. Yeah, that was a great set.
I love how, even though the score is 3-0, you can just see how both of these players are just adapting and reacting to each other's choices, because that last game especially was just so close for Y.
Yeah, that was a great set, and I know Y is going to tear it up in losers bracket. We're going to move down, though, to the next one, which should be Penguin versus MattyIce.
Yep, that is crazy.
If we saw ThrownOrk versus Penguin, and that was actually a great set.
That was that was
game 2 was so close, and if ThrownOrk, a lower ranked raster, not on the top 50, is able to do that to Penguin, I can't wait to see what a former top 10 player in MattyIce is able to do today.
Oh yeah, Matty just coming out, supporting the scene. He pretty much, quite literally, comes out to support for the kids.
Right.
He loves this event. He loves the main TO Angel, and he just comes out to support. Always, I'm pretty sure from all the tournaments that he wins constantly, from Gamers on the Edge, he always just donates his winnings to the charity itself.
Just great.
Yeah, he's just a great guy overall.
And MattyIce, for the kids, right? So if you want to be like MattyIce and donate to the kids,
right,
you're going to go to gamersontheedge.com and donate to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
Yep.
And it's just for a great cause. MattyIce does it, and he's a top player in Rivals. You should do it too.
Hey, even if you don't want to directly donate and you want something to go with your donation, why not come out next year? You know,
absolutely.
Come pay the venue fee, come pay the entry fee, enter a bracket. Every bit of money that gets into the entry fee, I believe, goes towards the donation.
all profits, right?
Yeah, all profits. It's crazy.
Gamers on the Edge for the kids in winners quarters right now. And we're we're going into it. Julesville, game 1, MattyIce versus Penguin, the second-ranked player in the world against a former top 10 player in MattyIce.
MattyIce generally does want to play a slower game. I saw his game against Backpack earlier. Really just likes being patient and waiting out the whip punishes.
Oh, yeah.
What he's known for.
The thing that I'm looking forward to is, like, at Heatwave, the first loss that Penguin had was to BioBird.
Oh, yeah.
Another raster. And we saw some struggles today against ThrownOrk. I think this is going to be a pretty, I think this is going to be a banger set.
Yeah, it is possible that Penguin might just have a raster problem.
And so Penguin, though, not having problems taking the first stock.
Yeah,
yeah.
And the second stock
Oh,
is,
the second stock, yeah. Right.
80 after the kill, that's Absa's kill power.
Yeah,
like
that was a beautiful follow-up from the nair into slide-off forward air. Just, where do you DI that? You can't. That was great.
Just DI traps are crazy with Absa. And here's another one.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There's another one. I mean,
if Matty were to have drifted that in to
he would have
survive,
gotten an up air.
he would have got up aired and galaxy. That is what we call in the business a turquoise galaxy.
That is true. That is true. That's a good one.
Oh, man. And what we were just saying about it probably being a banger set, maybe not.
Oh.
that first game was brutal.
We've seen many people adapt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But we're going to need to see some hardcore adaptation because Penguin
that was, in fact,
first game
a 3-star.
Yeah.
Was that wasn't under a minute, was it?
I don't think it was under a minute because the first stock took a while.
Yeah. Okay.
But the second 2 stocks were definitely under a minute from each other.
Ooh, just gets his recovery sniped like that. Jesus. Penguin just so good at throwing out these clouds. Such a good tool that Absa has.
All right, and we actually
my God.
We get a counter pick to a famous raster versus Absa stage.
Yeah. And it is
on game 2.
This is game 2.
Oh. We have a Penguin game 2 situation on Spirit Tree. I repeat, we have a Penguin game 2 situation on Spirit Tree. Someone alert Bigger Mike.
Yep, he knows. He
oh
knows.
My goodness! And there goes another stock. The nair converting extremely well into an early up air stock off the top. And wow, Matty goes for it, doesn't quite land it. And honestly, if that trade didn't happen and Penguin won out that interaction, that would have been extremely scary for Matty.
Wow. Okay.
All right, MattyIce is on the board. One stock taken. Let's go.
I like the slick little movement there. Gets one F clap, edge cancels it into the up clap, and gets the kill from that. Very interesting movement, and you know, just shows how technical Matty can be. And
there it is.
Well, you get up aired by Absa at 70 at that area of the stage. That percent, you're done. That's a different kind of game too.
Those are the eyes of a stone cold killer right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Penguin doesn't care.
Every time.
Penguin doesn't care who you are. You're dead.
Yep.
That's what it is. There's no fear. And unless you're gonna force the respect, there's going to be no respect.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so
Very few people get that respect from Penguin.
Yeah, it is definitely earned, and we are going to Endless Abyss now, which is an interesting choice considering there's less platforms for Matty to tech onto if he gets sent into the air, which means landing is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But I guess Penguin does get less platforms to move off of in neutral, so maybe that's something Matty's looking for right now.
Yeah. He's experimenting. He's still in winner side. There is the potential that if he loses this, he can come back all the way. But
yeah,
for now, that's another stock taken. Almost all of them have been with Absa up air. That is just such a powerful move.
It really is, and it's really interesting because like all 3 games have started the same way, where both of them are about at 90% before Penguin takes the first stock with Absa, and then Matty is just having trouble finding the confirms, but Penguin is not. That's really the big difference. Like, it's not like neutral is really even that bad between the two of them. It's just Penguin's confirms have been on point, and Matty has not been able to find a lot of like actual kills through anything other than like right there was a parry punish.
Right.
Like, getting stuff off of Raster's aerials is something that you would expect, right? But it's just not happening right now. And wow, that is also something that we see as a result of fear of up air. Oh no, there it is.
Oh, and just, yep.
I was going to talk about how the down tilt was poorly DI'd because Matty was likely expecting a forward tilt at the ledge, and DI in on that would up air. And Penguin decides, you know what, we're going to kill off the sides on this game. Down tilt into triple kick, not even a cloud kick. And that was brutal.
Yeah.
There's no way to sugarcoat that. That was really brutal. And
that was a rough set.
Penguin looking like he wants this from winners. Yeah. That was nasty.
Didn't that happen? My memory is a little bit fuzzy, but that might have happened last year where... No, wait, no. I don't think Penguin won GoTE last year.
Penguin almost won GoTE last year. It was in a reset in Game 10, I believe. It was Game 5 of the reset.
Yes.
And then Cake DI'd something just perfectly and came back and won it. But yeah, so anyway, this year, though, we have one final set in winner's side of top 16. We already have seen CakeAssult, ZeeBee, and now Penguin punch their way into top 8, which will happen tomorrow. And finally, we are going to have SoulRiffle versus Kodako, which for those not in the know, it's Koda. They were telling me that there is a ultimate player named Koda. There is other players in the rival scene like Koda. And like there's a lot of Kodas out there, so the name change this time is to kind of differentiate from those Kodas.
Yeah, you want some uniqueness.
And we have actually seen the Sylve already from them earlier today. I'm very excited because they have renewed faith in the character after kind of experimenting with Ori and Clarin and some other characters in RCS Season 6. They went on Twitter and said, I think Sylve is a good character, and I'm going to prove it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm here for it.
I don't blame them. Sylve is definitely a good character. But we can see if they're able to prove it. Oh, yep. Yeah, so unfortunately, MSB off stream 3-0'd Kilo.
Oh, yeah, so we did cut 2 losers matches. So 3-0 MSB over Kilo, which is too bad because Kilo was actually one of the few people that didn't get a stream match going into top 16.
And they did have some upsets.
Yeah, Kilo upset. Oh, man, well, let's look at it here.
Oh, Kilo upset Rift.
Kilo upset Rift and Galvin. Okay.
That's pretty good.
And so MSB takes that 3-0, and off stream as well, we are having
G's and LP. That
G's
is
and LP, which is probably also a banger set. That's too bad.
Jesus.
Yeah. But we do have lined up Backpack versus Olsen and Tushar versus ThrownOrk, which I mean, how do you decide which of those to cut? You just kind of you got to cut both of them from one side of the bracket, right?
Right.
And so you just kind of roll the dice and choose a side, and that's where we are. But hey, we have top 16 winners, final match of winner's side for today, right now.
I'm definitely excited because both of these players are so expressive, so emotional with the way they play. Both of them just having SoulRiffle with his enormous pop-ups. Koda, you know, just an emotional player with the way they have their crazy combo game.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of the best clips, some of the best Twitter clips I've seen are from Koda because they're just so good.
Oh, yeah. Koda even said in the past that they sometimes fish for clips too much when in bracket because they're just actually insane. Their brain works different.
What better time to get such a cool clip than when it matters the most?
Exactly.
In a bracket.
But wow, that first stock was pretty crazy coming out from SoulRiffle there. Not much to say about it besides the platform movement has been perfection so far from SoulRiffle.
Ooh, just barely missing that back air.
And this is an interesting matchup because I feel like the Maples think they win this matchup pretty easily, and I know that some of the Sylvanoses think this matchup is actually not that bad for Sylv.
Right.
So seeing it right now, it's like really hard to say. I know the platforms are going to come into play quite a bit because a lot of the short hop stuff that Maples do won't reach over the extreme disjoint that Sylv has, but the advantage state is just crazy bonkers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and gets the tether into the Lily Bite into the fair. What the hell, SoulRiffle? Thank you. Come again. Oh, my goodness.
Loving the movement on these platforms, too.
That was so good because if SoulRiffle didn't do the tether, that was going to be a wrap.
Yeah.
That was going to be a Lily wrap. And SoulRiffle with the foresight to go, no, I don't want that Lily wrap. I can kill off
Lily
of this.
to help me combo.
Yeah, this will be a kill instead. Absolutely nutter butters.
Oh,
and that'll do it.
Ledge dash into down strong right there.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
that is also one thing SoulRiffle does a lot. Lily at the ledge to cover the high recovery. Down special into side special, and if you get hit by the side special, wall jump fair.
Pops
If you get
them
hit
up
by the
into
down
it.
special, you get marked and thrown into the Lily. And it's just, the option coverage is crazy because you basically have to go out and around and above everything, or just straight up use aggression to come back.
Oh yeah, a lot of reactions to DI there, but Coda, let's see if they can adapt on this stage. Another game 2 of a Spirit Tree.
Yeah, Spirit Tree being a very popular counterpick stage today, and it's interesting because it's one of the more banned stages by players when it comes to, like, you know, after game 1. So it's interesting seeing so many people let it be counterpick stage with its volatility and just blast zone size in general.
Oh wow.
But wow!
Dying at 77?
Yeah, that was interesting. It looked like the DI just was not quite perfect, even though there was no Galaxy. SoulRiffle dying off the bottom.
Wow. Is that going to be another
Double
F
forward strong, not going to quite do it. Lily actually all the way back on the other platform, so not going to help out SoulRiffle on this edge guard until now. And see, as soon as the Lily is on deck, that's when SoulRiffle went for the down special over the ledge. Without that Lily,
there's
didn't
no
go for
point
it.
to pop them up with the down special.
exactly. And now
Coda
going to work with the same combo as the first stock, getting those down tilts a little bit extra in the middle there, but down tilt over the ledge really being the opener of this edge guard.
It's possible that he might have thought that they were going to chase them off with just a bunch of fairs off the side and wasn't really ready to DI that down that strong dare.
Yeah, if you DI a fair in, you can get up aired, you can get down air spiked. It's really gross. And the options of also just doing another fair as Sylvanos make you want to hold in.
A lot of flips with that.
Exactly. It's like, how do you know when you do and when you don't?
Perfect DI there to just miss Lily. Oh! Another Lily avoidance. However, Coda does get wrapped into an up strong. So
yeah, and so we have a last stock situation, and it's been really interesting because Coda has controlled this entire game in terms of just like...
yeah, this is much more in their favor.
Yeah, but SoulRiffle, on the other hand, when SoulRiffle gets a hit in these games, it looks like it could be a kill.
It's crazy.
And so if I am Coda right now, what I am doing is I am banning all of the really small stages.
Yes.
Because the ability to run away from a very fast maple on a big stage is something I'd want. And those overhanging side platforms kind of did the trick for that as well.
Oh, yeah. Might see something like Truple. Oh,
yep,
look at that. Truple.
This is SoulRiffle's favorite stage, if I remember correctly, from the top 50 rankings.
Yep.
It's
Makes total sense.
It's a crazy one because it's actually a stage that I counterpicked SoulRiffle to as well, because you think it's going to be, you know, a good stage to take Maple to, but then you're like, wait, the best Maple in the game right now loves this stage. Oh no.
There it is. Yep.
And
Lily
that's
on
why.
the flat. It's ridiculous.
And so it's really also interesting because it's the same overhanging platforms that we really had at, you know, Spirit Tree. But instead of, you know, like them being slightly lower, they're a little bit bigger. There's a top platform to work with as well, and the
they don't
blast zones are
extend as
bigger.
much, so. Oh, jeez. Yep.
Beautiful combos coming out from SoulRiffle right now, and forcing a berry, and yeah, it's just
Down there. Yep.
wow, almost dies the same way. Like, so Coda's been getting a lot of mileage off of fair down air off stage.
That is unfortunate. Yep.
Yeah, so you DI that nair in, you're gonna get double jump fair probably. And it's a tricky one because you need to DI it like slightly out and not perfectly in. And
Right.
yeah,
The drift is always really tricky, but
it is.
I think it's unfortunate that Coda started that whole interaction being up and comboing SoulRiffle. However, at the end of it, SoulRiffle just kind of took advantage of them just like slightly being in disadvantage and just went for the kill and got it.
Yeah, and right there, Coda fearing SoulRiffle to death. Charging the up strong, and SoulRiffle just missing the ledge on side special, but with a 2-stock to 1 lead and a lot of percent. Not looking great for the second game for Coda.
There's definitely been some good adapting here for Coda, though. They definitely doing really well in some of these combos. It just seems like we say, SoulRiffle's combo game is just so explosive. Yeah, especially with a character as fast as Maple. It's crazy.
You find one opening and you could die.
Oh, yeah.
That's just simple as that. And right now, Coda is going to do just that.
Fair getting the Galaxy.
Dead off the bottom. And SoulRiffle up 2 games to 1. Coda with the counter pick now, and the last counter pick was decisive in terms of neutral for Coda. So we'll see where they elect to go on this one. All right. Okay, so Coda gets the win on Spirit Tree, but loses on Troupple. Where do you go?
You know, I'm not sure. Armada? No.
I think I would probably want to do. It's a weird one, but I'd probably want to do Treetop. Because, I was thinking about it, it's like it wasn't probably the bigger stage that did it for them. It was probably just the ability, like, once you won neutral, you keep the stage control.
Right.
But we are going to see Swampy Estuary here coming out as the counter pick for Coda. And right away, we are having an offstage battle between these two.
Not without Lily being planted immediately, just for that insurance. Just in case the battle goes to the left side of the stage, SoulRiffle has that Lily in place to help him out.
Yeah, Lily on a platform is very difficult to deal with, especially platforms as small as Swampy Estuary / Merchant Ports. Right there, actually, Coda did an amazing job of triggering Lily without getting bit. Normally what you have to do is jump and air dodge down or waveland through it, right? But Coda was using hurt block shifting, maybe intentionally, maybe not, who knows. But that was a really interesting avoidance of Lily.
We got Lily set up on a platform again, just a higher one, and that is definitely a rough spot.
Ooh, raw!
That is, thinking back to the stage choices, Upstrong is very good on this stage, so that could be why they chose you.
Yeah, Upstrong does actually hit those platforms.
Right.
And because of where the side platforms are for recovery, Upstrong also covers a lot of recoveries there, too.
Oh, yeah.
It can be pretty gross. Going for raw again, I'm not sure what Coda was going for afterwards because we're only at 37% right now, and the big punish as a result of the whiff here is potentially devastating. All right, so Coda does make it back, but took a lot of percent in the process, and down strong just raw, catching some bad DI, and now we have a one-stock to two situation.
Up, down air again.
A double tech from SoulRiffle coming out, not falling for the down air, and instead building this extra credit.
He is just so good at turning a situation around. It's so unfortunate for Coda.
And right there, that was a beautiful recollection that you can ledge cancel off of a missed up special there from SoulRiffle.
Oh, wow.
And DI is off of the grass, so you can't get it followed up by a Sylvanos chomp.
Ooh, almost dies to that dash attack right there, but...
Ooh, okay.
Up air?
Up air. No, only up air one hits. And as a result, we have a punish going back to the other side. SoulRiffle with 152% on him and 2 stocks. Good, looking really hard to kill right now. That parry will do it.
Oh, there's...
And the pop-off.
There's the pop-off. Yeah.
SoulRiffle making it into winner side, top 8. Very emotional, as you said.
Yeah.
Very happy to be here, and you love to see it. The excitement for winning and performing at your best is just—it's infectious. You love to see it. And good stuff from Coda. A 3-1 loss gonna send them down into losers bracket, where they're gonna see one of our next matches soon. Honestly, so let's see what we got here. We have elpe versus G's. elpe won 3-1. And so we are going to have MattyIce versus MSB, loser of D, which was Coda. So it'll be Coda elpe.
That's another Maple. Ooh, that's unfortunate for them, but different caliber, different style of play from elpe to SoulRiffle.
Yeah, double Maples. Like, there's been a lot of double characters. Like, you had to deal with double Crags.
Crag.
I had 3 Orcanes. It just now double Maples. It's actually pretty cool because there are a lot of characters you don't expect to see multiple times in bracket, you know?
Right.
But before we have any of those sets, we are actually going to do the loser side top 16, 2 sets, Backpack versus Olsen, followed by Tushar versus ThrownOrk. So these should both be pretty good. Ideally, we get 6 more sets.
Ideally,
we get 6 more sets.
We'll see. We might have the time for it, honestly. But
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we do.
I think so.
But
we're seeing Tushar ThrownOrk first.
Tushar ThrownOrk first. That makes sense. Going up, down on winner side and down, up, and loser side. That makes sense.
Right.
Why not, right?
I'm excited for Backpack Olsen, honestly. Just, I know that Olsen hates playing Backpack and Rano in general. Definitely complains about that character a lot. So I want to see if Olsen has what it takes to kind of come back against playing Rano and just kind of deal with it. Because, you know, he's made the upset. He's beaten you. He's beaten, I haven't seen his entire bracket run, but he's definitely had an impressive bracket run so far. He took a game from SoulRiffle, and the game was on SoulRiffle's Maple.
Right. SoulRiffle had to switch to Crag to deal with the Arcane.
Right.
Arcane versus light characters can be really volatile. If you make one mistake, you're dying at like 70%.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking from experience, it's tough out there. But, yes, Olsen versus Backpack should be interesting because, like, I always felt that Rano did really well in that matchup.
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, let's look at this one. Who does tushar play?
Maple.
Maple, okay.
Maple Raster, sorry.
So we're going to see a Maple Raster, which I know the Maple mains really love this matchup. Similar thing, like a light character, able to kind of blow up on command. But specifically what Maple does really well in this is anything that involves, like, you know, Raster's ability to DI away from things kind of gets nullified by Tether.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, I don't have outright kill moves like Arcane does or whatever. But I have moves that normally you DI the combo out and, like, avoid the follow-up, but I have Tether. So you're going to get followed up anyway, and then you're going to die.
Yeah, it's rough.
It is a difficult matchup for Raster, and we're going to see if ThrownOrk can pull it out here, or if tushar is going to move on in bracket, and then winner of this actually plays against Guard. Ooh, okay.
Jesus.
No matter what, we're going to have a spicy losers run here.
Yeah. There's some good matches coming up.
Also, while we wait for this match to start, have you gone to GamersOnTheEdge.com yet? They're making a difference. It's the Leukemia and Lymphomia Society. Just great things. Donate to them.
We're doing it for the kids.
Help out for the kids. We got a lot of great people here. 100% of profits, to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe so, yes.
Going to the charity. We also have a Maples. Oh, thank you, Elias, for the $5 donation, almost on command. But, yeah, we are going into the match right now, and we can talk about Gamers on the Edge all day. But right now it's a spotlight for these two players. We have tushar versus ThrownOrk and losers top 16. Here we go.
tushar, I don't know too much about them. I believe they come from Georgia.
They are a Georgia player, yes.
A lot of people from Georgia came out to this event.
Yeah, which is super awesome. I remember seeing, I was talking to Rift, who mentioned, you know, like tushar and adding damage, and a lot of those players, like, you know, have just, like, skyrocketed in skill. And, like, you're seeing it. I mean, they're in top 16 in a very stacked bracket, but the first stock is going to go to ThrownOrk. And, you know, I actually don't remember where ThrownOrk is from. I think it's Michigan. I know it's Midwest somewhere. I think it's Michigan.
I think it's around there, yes.
Yeah. And, yeah, answering right back, tushar, getting that stock. And this is a matchup where either of them winning neutral is just going to result in a stock. They're both kind of glass cannons in this matchup.
Ooh, just barely misses the edge cancel. Torque wanted that edge cancel so he could easily recover back to neutral. But either way, he's, went for the F clap there. Good DI. Some people might have DI'd out expecting the fair. And,
we've seen some DI out on that move already this tournament, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so, tushar taking two stocks back to back. And it's really interesting. We haven't seen really any Lily play.
Yeah, not a lot of Lily. Just kind of relying on Maple's normals, which are good by themselves. When you have a character that has a lot of set play with Lily, but is still just good by themselves, it's crazy.
Yep. And we do see Lily come out right there, but that was the it's not as frequent as we're seeing from, like, players like SoulRiffle, right?
Right, yeah.
I remember seeing a Low Tide City Maple. Oh, God, I can't remember their tag. But they literally threw out 0 lilies the entire tournament. It was hilarious. I loved it. And, like, it just goes to show, how different this character can be played at different levels, you know? And that Lily on the platform protecting tushar from the follow-up, forcing a reset, and now the edge guard, overextending just a little bit.
Torque has still just kind of been in the lead for the last half of the stock. trying to go for some confirm there. Ooh, almost gets the clap.
Yeah, good patience on that, not like overcommitting too much.
Ooh. He is doing a good job at avoiding these tether confirms.
He really is. And that
okay.
almost does it off the
Almost
top
gets the
right
bouncy
there.
bird.
Gets a little bit anxious by going for a down strong off the bottom. And
Love that air dodge.
yeah.
Ooh, gets the, yep. You don't
Very
even have to
close
worry
game.
about going for an up air at that point. Nair just galaxies. Does a good job.
Yes, I was thinking of Sandusky. That is correct. Thank you, Sparks, in the chat.
Sandusky, Ohio?
No, Sandusky, the player.
Oh, shoot. My bad.
Didn't throw down a single lily because we were like, yo, Sandusky, there's a new maple skin for Gamers on the Edge.
Right.
And we're like, it's got a really cool lily. It's a dragon. And we never saw it on stream because there was never lily
Yeah,
placed. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Torque losing that first game, but man, it was very, very close, and you could see how tense it was on everyone's face. The crowd popping off a little bit there too.
Torque definitely a crowd favorite right here.
And getting to go to Torqueal Gates for
Torque,
game
yep,
2.
I
This is
knew
Torque's
it.
favorite stage, by far not banned by Tushar. And, you know, sometimes you don't ban stages because you don't know, and sometimes you don't ban stages because you don't care.
Yep.
You want them to come here. And
You want them to come here, you want to 0 to death them, even though it's their favorite stage.
yeah, right off the bat, Tushar says, I don't care if this stage is named after you. This is my stage now. And wow, look at these just amazing
Loving his
conversions.
movement and just optimal play.
The side specials have been really on point to reset these combos after going off stage. Like, look at that. It's just beautiful. Like, clipping over this ledge or over the stage is one thing, but also doing it perfect height on platforms is just perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Do more of it. Oh, and
Oh, okay, okay. Well, yeah. You see the shake from his head? That wasn't very intentional.
No,
he
not
did
at
want
all.
to just recover normal, but, you know.
yeah, and I don't think that down special was entirely intentional from Torque, but maybe it was.
It all
That was a weird situation.
It all worked out
It
either
all
way.
works out in the end for Torque on his own stage, Torqueal Gates.
gets the pair.
Oh, doesn't get the dash.
Yeah, I'm thinking based on the way we see him playing as neutral, he is playing a little bit nervous right now, especially with missing that parry. But
Oh yeah, you're in top 16. You're on stream.
we know he's already a very emotional player in general. So.
A bit of a breakout tournament for him too. So
Yeah.
you're definitely going to feel the nerves, and maybe Tushar feeling the nerves too with an SD off the bottom. That's 2.
Yep, that's they both just, you know, gotta take a deep breath. You know, maybe when they respawn, they just have to calm down. Doesn't get the fair there. I know that's very common confirmed.
It is, yeah. And yeah. So the thing is, like, Tushar has lost 2 stocks, but they've kind of been to himself.
Right.
Torque, though, has been playing pretty great, and if you're allowing him to settle his nerves by giving him a chance back into this game, you might be shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, if you're playing a character like Maple with that speed, you just want to constantly run down your opponent, especially when they're nervous like this. Ooh, barely missing the Lily parry.
And yeah, just like that, like a game that seemed like out the gates was heavily Tushar favored is now down to last hit once again. And
Ooh,
the forward tilt
slipping out of the
connecting.
forward. Oh,
But Torque
yep.
does find the follow-up. Pops off with it.
Yep. Emotional, you know, passionate. 2 birds of the same stone. You love to see it. He is just, you can see the frustration in his head. He knows. He might be nervous, but he knows he still has a chance to win this game.
Oh, absolutely.
He can get top 9. It's possible.
If you're going to give 2 stocks to someone when they're playing nervous, you better believe that they can take advantage of it and come back into the set.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, this is all of a sudden a very, very new set. 1-1 instead of 2-0, and
Torque a new man after this.
yeah, this is Torque's bracket. We're just living in it. I
Thanks.
tweeted it out.
It's very good. Oh, it is just 3 bans. Yep, best of 3. Oh, best of 5.
All right, we are going to.
A little bit of Tushar chants in the crowd. Surprising. I'm pretty sure at both points. We have a lot of Georgia people here. However, many people are fans of Torque, so we'll see
Everyone loves Torque and everyone loves Georgia. Like it's great. Like we got
the
the double clap and the double stock.
Yep, that's great.
Torque,
that is
Torque
good.
laughing it off too. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see any disappointment, but laughing it off instead, going like, yeah, that's rivals, baby.
I did that.
I'll do it again too. You
Yeah.
die first.
That's what you want, honestly.
Yeah. If you could do that all 3 stocks, you win.
Exactly.
Oh, double.
Oh, does he get an SD?
No.
No.
The double spike gonna do it, and only
He's
6%.
only at 6%. Jeez. Oh, look, playing off of Lily. That's it. Still seems like a foreign concept.
Raw neutral special. Let's go, baby.
Nerves might be coming back, but I want to see a smile on this man's face right now.
Dash attack into up special, and Torque even looks surprised by that. Oh my goodness, that was wacky.
Oh my God, he just kind of goes for these claps, doesn't he?
I mean, sometimes if you're not getting punished for going for him, you let him rip, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, and
there it is.
DIing that in, dying off the top. Sour clap can be deceptively strong. It's
oh my God.
It's pretty good.
F clap at 0. That's that's a combo starter.
That is a combo starter. Oh, but
yep.
That wasn't terrible DI, but it wasn't good DI.
He might have been expecting the down strong instead.
Yeah, because that was DI in.
DI up and in, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't the worst.
For the up strong,
it's
I'm
just
pretty
straight
sure you
left
just want
and right,
straight left. But for the down strong, it is up and in, so
So that was definitely expecting the other. And up strong does have a little bit more startup than down, but yeah, like it can be hard to react to.
Nerves kick in, hard to react to, and But game 3, Torque wants to bring this back. Tushar just wants to close it out. He doesn't want anybody else cheering for Torque. He wants it to just, he wants to represent Georgia. He doesn't want SoulRiffle to be the only one in top 9. At least I think. Is there anybody else in top 9 that's in Georgia? It's possible. I don't
think so.
Yeah, no. Coda, elpe, no.
All right, we are going to another counter pick of Spirit Tree. I mentioned it earlier, but I think the only character who's better than Raster on Spirit Tree is Absa. And so it's a great counter pick.
Ooh. Torque, getting this combo started. Let's see if he can get the confidence out. Get a, it's all just a Twitter clip. That's what
it really is.
If he can just tap into that kind of combo game that he shows us, like this, he's just dominating. Makes a little bit of a mistake with that clap, but he still has a good chance.
Oh, the instant tech back air. That was really, really good.
This is what you want to see. Not that, but you want to see Torque playing at his best.
Yeah, that was an interesting roll on the ledge there, like that tech roll. It looked like Torque almost didn't land on stage, but barely did, and ended up getting tech rolled. And yeah, the coverage from Tushar was amazing.
Might be scrambling a little bit right now, trying to get those down strongs to get those early kills. Oh, wow, the trade from up tilt.
Oh, nice tech coming out from Tushar. And the recovery catching with the up tilt on that platform there.
Yep,
And
that's the kill. Yep.
These are trading blow for blow right now. It's just whoever has the advantage is just the one finding the actual conversion. Oh my God, that would have actually killed, but not high enough percent to stay in hit stun out of the dare spike.
Torque a little bit confused about his DI, but he's got to calm down. He does have the chance here to bring back this game.
Yep.
But it is looking like it is in Tushar's favor. Oh, yep, the down B going through the platform, popping him up. Oop.
Okay, the tech chase on the fair spike, and the DI
Yep.
schmicks with the second down strong running through.
That was powerful.
That was very strong, and Tushar punching his way into top 9.
Yep. Torque, unfortunately.
Or top 12, rather.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
We'll be playing for 9th place in top 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
Those are words. They come out of my mouth occasionally.
It's been a long day. It's been a long bracket.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. I need to see if I could text someone get me some pills here.
Yeah.
But
you need some food, too.
It's all of this amazing Rivals action.
Yep.
Just, it wears on you.
It's
in a
good to
way.
know. Yeah, it's
in
just
a
good.
way.
You come here, you play in the bracket, you do the commentary, you help run the event, and you all know that you're just doing it for the kids.
It's all for the kids. And you know what? If you want to be like us and do this for the kids, what you can do is go to gamersontheedge.com right now and donate to a fantastic organization.
Oh, yeah. Leukemia, lymphoma, it's just, you want to help fight these diseases, you want to help donate to these researchers, just go to Gamers on the Edge.
Yep, right now we are helping out a 9-year-old boy named Loxley. And he's got leukemia. It's an unfortunate situation. It's tragic.
Yeah.
But with organizations like Gamers on the Edge, we can help out in any way we can. And donating to people less fortunate than us is
Exactly.
just, it's the best thing you can do.
And
Spread the wealth, spread the cheer,
Oh yeah.
help out an incredible organization.
Donating, like, this is a win-win situation. You come here, you pay the fee to come in, join the tournament. We get more entrants in our bracket, and you know, you also go and do it for a good cause.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
I hope to see more people here next year in this event.
How many years has this been going on for?
I don't know, but it's definitely a few.
Too many to count.
Exactly. That's what
It's actually, it's so cool because like Gamers on the Edge and the Tampa scene have been out here for so long, and they just have constantly been a force for good. I'm very happy to be out here for my first time. Like, this is,
Yeah, welcome.
it's something I've wanted to do for a while, but until recently, like, you know, I was gonna come out to the CEO in 2020 and just had to cancel because of the pandemic outbreak.
Right.
And one of the first things I said was like, you know, I wanted to go to Florida. I wanted to see the people. And what's even better than going into like, you know, something like CEO for Rivals is going to Gamers on the Edge for Rivals.
Exactly.
I mean, CEO is great in its own, great tournament, but this one has a special place in the
More of a
Rivals community's
grassroots
heart.
feel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is by the community, for the community, and more importantly, for the kids.
Oh, exactly. Yep. That's what we want to see it. We want the kids to do well, and we want to help raise money for them.
All right, so we are going to go to the other side of losers. Well, not even the other side, just the other losers match.
Yeah, the other loser.
And it's going to be Mr. Olsen versus Backpack. You touched on it a little bit,
Right.
and you said that Olsen really hates fighting Rano.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure of their personal record. If I were to assume, I would say that Backpack is up on them in their lifetime record, but you know, Olsen just been doing so well this bracket, so we'll see if he's able to bring this out.
All right, this is where it all starts.
Oh,
Oh, and
there
Olsen
it is.
already winning the mind game.
Takes out the scissors.
Yep. Get out of here.
Interesting. Banning. Okay. Do they go? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's unfortunate. Olsen struck that stage against me too. Can you believe
Oh
it?
yes.
Can you believe it?
It was hilarious.
Unbelievable. I unbanned it and said, no, we're going here. And he's like, no, that's not how the rules work, SBS. And I said, okay, fine, if it has to be that way.
Yeah.
But we're going to start out on Jules Vale, which I like in this matchup. I think I think it's a pretty neutral stage for each character. Obviously, neutral starters, blah, 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 but like I don't think either of them really have a leg up on each other on this stage.
Right. Unless if you're looking at the current situation, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is brutal. This edgeguard is never-ending. Mr. Olsen just having the bubbles like on deck, and maybe it's supposed to be a plat drop there, maybe not. Goes for the down strong, but the edgeguard continues nonetheless.
I think he's going to bubble more. Oh. There it is.
There's some more bubbles. Oh, yeah. Get bubble. Oh, no. Goes for the down strong on the tongue sling. And
I don't want to see this turned around.
Yeah, while you get caught in startup, you really risk some devastating punishes from Rano.
Okay. Oh, up there. Oh, yeah. That's just frustrating.
It's frustrating, but, like, there was a reason Backpack was hanging out over there, right? You got to recognize it. You got to recognize that bubble does exist. And
oh, that is good.
That was so smart.
Getting that counter.
That seems obvious after you see it, right?
Right.
But like to recognize that it actually would have reached high enough to hit that the whirly dirly going on there. That was really smart.
Yeah. Might have just thrown it out just to see if it works, and you know,
it's
either
like,
way
if it
he's
doesn't,
still
whatever, right?
I mean, either way he's still doing pretty well. They're both almost at near percents. Not anymore.
Ooh, DI is just barely good enough to get out of that. And here comes the bubbles once again. 78% already on Backpack on the second stock.
Ooh, good back air to kind of tell him to go away. Getting the bubble set up again. Yup. Getting this perfect edge guard right now.
Oh, there it is.
Covering so many things. Oh, yep. Going for the up strong. Oh, forward strong. Okay. That
Yeah.
works too. He's just
That
barely
was
off the platform.
That was an interesting decision, and also the moving platform helped the sweet spot land there.
Right.
Because like I feel like if the platform didn't move, that would have been the sour, and Olsen would have gone nowhere. Yeah, Olsen though with a full stock lead here, in a bit of some trouble right now with no puddle on the stage and Backpack pushing the aggression, no air dodge, no jump,
no
and
double
dead
jump.
off the bottom. And Backpack doing a little dance, recognizing, yeah, this is not over. And here comes a 4-stack punish, maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay, a little bit.
around.
There comes a little bit of a 4-stack punish. Some really tricky movement in the
Another
bubble
one.
there.
Yeah, it's weird when you're playing Rano, especially with the nerfs that the character's gotten. But still, you just can do whatever you want. Another bubble.
Yeah, these tongues are coming out like in
God.
force. And the panic parry from Olsen almost spelling doom. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Charged up strong there.
A little bit antsy because that won't really kill at that point.
It's interesting, but like I feel like Olsen is wanting Backpack to be in the air. Because like all of the juggles and everything we saw in that first couple stocks was just like Olsen getting Backpack in the air, Backpack trying to like land and then bubbles.
Right.
Just building percent. So like I could see it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not the best parry punish, but it's one that I understand the reasoning for.
Right. After you take a moment and step back and realize, you know, he wants him in the air just so he can hit him with more bubbles. He won't parry the bubbles, but you know, it's good. We'll see where it goes from here. Olsen was definitely getting a little bit tilted towards the end of that set. I know I definitely get tilted when I get hit by Rano bubble. It is so annoying just being trapped in there, almost with nothing to do, and getting hit with probably a total of 3 bubbles at so much percent.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Like after 1, you're like, okay, well, don't get hit by that again. After 2, you're like, okay, that was annoying. And the third one, you're like, okay, this is just getting ridiculous.
Yeah, especially when one of them was 4 stacks. It's crazy.
Yeah,
he might be in Olsen's head a little bit.
Just a little bit. I liked how Backpack just stood there and just decided to wait for the parry, then throw needles and do nothing after.
Ooh, good tech.
That's actually a really tough tech too on fair spike.
I despise that tech. Ooh, good. Oh, he's in the advantage now.
I saw multiple buffered fairs out of those bubbles.
Oh, yeah.
I hate him so much.
Fairs and back airs. Rano can just kind of do that.
Rano, man. I love him, though. It's great.
Oh, it's going for the yep. Goes for the up air, reads the DI off the bubble.
That was the...
Saw him drifting to the left a little bit.
Yeah, that was the sickest thing, because it was a forward strong into up air, like, custom combo using Rano's
using your
bubble.
own opponent's moves against them, basically. Ooh, wants to get him in the corner of that stage, just so he can start bubbling back air constantly. Yep, this is what he wants, especially with the fact that the bubble is over there.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Olsen didn't pop the bubbles one final time, because he basically drained every resource out of Backpack and decided to like let it go afterwards, but Backpack dies there.
Just a frame or two too late for the bubble to just pop on its own.
Yeah.
That was perfect for Olsen. But either way, we have to commend Backpack on how he's doing. Just playing his own slow game, throwing his needles, going for the side Bs. It's going very well. And, you know, that first game, we saw that he has such a crazy punishment. Down tilt up smash, you know, it's very common, but the way to get there, playing his patient game is just great. Ooh, good job on Olsen just not getting hit by that. And then he gets hit by that one, so unfortunate, but will he do the double? Oh, he does the double!
Ooh.
The double bubble trouble!
Double bubble! That's the juicy fruit.
That's the juicy. That is perfect. Oh my, wow. I hate how that fair was able to be so disjointed and hit it, but I do like that Olsen was able to just get the tech and come back on stage. Ooh. Backpack is doing really good with drift DI here.
He really is, and yeah, we are in a last stock situation, last hit, and excellent patience there.
Oh, yep, there it is.
That was
gets the confirm.
Great patience from Backpack to not instantly Dacus, but then overcommits just a little bit, and Olsen says it's time for you to die for that.
Yep. Down tilt up air, tried and true, so common, but so good. Here we go. Good set so far. We're going into a game 3. Both players just, you know, playing at their own pace. One might want to be a little bit more patient than the other, but we'll see where it goes. All right.
All right, well, let's see what these bans are.
Yeah. Very interesting seeing the, you know, we have the GoTE tag behind backpack, and a little bit oh, okay. All right, we're going to Merchant Port. Huge favorite stage, especially in a place like Arizona. Ooh, gets the mix-up, mixes him up, goes for the attempted Orca Hop, but doesn't go all the way. All right, yep.
All right, yeah, and so it's an interesting counter pick because I feel like, you know, this is kind of the home stage of both characters here.
Yeah.
Swampy Estuary being Rano's and Orcane loving it too. But I do feel like this is a bit more of an Orcane favored stage to counterpick to.
Yeah, I could see that. Definitely running around with the platforms in a certain way. And
It was a D-Brick favorite. Actually,
oh yeah.
It was a D-Brick favorite on the side platforms, but he hated the middle platforms, I remember, because he wanted to be able to moonwalk and like do RAR jumps off of platforms.
Yeah.
Shout out to D-Brick, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Miss you, buddy.
He's still here. He's still
Yeah,
here.
he's with us all right now. In the stream, hopefully.
Ooh. A little bit of a panic berry from Olsen. Oh, I love that mix-up. Mixing up with the fake-out Orca Hop, but then going for the real one after. But unfortunately, the Dakis, as usual, will submit it. Oh, DIing out in that back air. Olsen is in a little bit of a rough situation here. Oh my god. Going for the nair to try and edge guard. However, Olsen just goes for the up B and gets the kill there. Let's see. Up. Rano Fair being so good in this situation. Oh my god, the bubble's just barely hitting him. Unfortunately, Olsen not going for the best recovery here. Backpack not parrying or doing anything about the bubbles, getting hit by them. However, Olsen is still just trying to recover. Yeah, at that point, that's perfect height for a sweet spot up strong from Rano.
Yeah, and so this is it's interesting because like Backpack just seems to be controlling this game.
Yeah.
Like after seeing the last two games that were like blow for blow, Backpack just looks like he figured something out here. Okay, up airing out of the bubbles, buffering a quick option. Up air is actually deceptively fast.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. Oh, okay, all right. Let's see. Most likely going to go for the bubbles again. Yep. Unfortunately, he has a bubble of his own, and it's much bigger.
Yeah, and Orcane Nair doing a great job of beating out the back air in the last game to win that game, and then to beat out the recovery option that time.
Oh no.
And just some poor DI there on the Rano Fair.
Yeah, holding down on there is not the best idea.
Might have been looking for a fast fall or something, but just not quite finding it. And yeah, we're going into game 4 now with Backpack in the driver's seat.
Yep. Yep. He kind of has the advantage right here. He has the momentum to just, you know, he understands that Olsen might be getting a little bit tilted with all the bubbles that he's getting put in. And, you know, thank you. Going to game 4. Oh, Jesus. These needles just so oppressive for Orcane. I do like the approach that Olsen is taking here in the first few seconds. Being a little bit more aggressive. Just going in with down tilts and airs. This might discourage him from doing that, though. Yep. Gets the side B. Yep. What is it? Oh, interesting. He wants to keep him off stage so he can get their edge guard here. Is he going to go for the puddle teleport? Yep, there it is. Goes for the puddle teleport. Unfortunate. Rough DI on the back air, however. Oh, he's just going for the back airs out of those bubbles. Just kind of, not exactly mashing it, but just, you know, buffering it out of hit stun. I like what Olsen's doing here, just playing with the bubble a little bit. However, ooh, just barely in the blast zone. He can still recover. A little bit rough. Backpack just needs to solidify off of this. Or if Olsen is just able to just take it in control.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God.
that might have killed.
Going for the charged.
Oh,
no.
Ah, that's a
Going
sad
for
move.
the puddle up strong there was actually super crazy because that 70%, that might have killed off the top.
Oh, yeah.
And then going for a side special and backpack calling it out with his own attack. You don't actually need to parry that move. Your hitbox will come out before Kane's does. And getting the trade there, just lucky to kill.
It is very unfortunate. Up B again?
Yep.
And
wow, that hits so high.
Unfortunately, that was the weaker hitbox.
It was the weaker hitbox, but man,
I'm surprised
it's
he
actually
didn't
really good because I didn't expect that one to hit.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either.
I'd have to see the hurtbox on Rano in that really early.
That's
honestly.
true, yeah. Oh, expecting him to hold out and get those bubbles, but Olsen is still just kind of taking the lead here with this combo. Good air dodge there to kind of bait it out. Yep. Run forward, down tilt from Olsen.
Oh man, I love that movement from Olsen. Missing the back air and then instantly just running back and like letting the whiff come from the Rano and just. Or Kane's frame data is crazy.
Yeah.
Like he hardly has any whiff lag, and he has quick startup on all of his moves.
It's good. It's good. However, he does have some
speaking of quick
disadvantage.
startup.
Yeah. Okay.
There's 7 frames on that one.
Is he gonna do a normal one? Yep.
Oh, and jumping to avoid the Rano tongue. We saw it earlier, and Backpack's been really good with these tongues. And
oh no. Gets the down tip but misses going for another combo off of that. So it just kind of goes to his doom.
Oh,
Fun fact,
I
yep.
love that.
Yeah. If you hit side B with Orcane and you just hit any move basically or any object, you don't go into free fall.
Yeah.
So you can just hit pillar, you can hit Rano bubble or anything like that, and you just kind of still be in a position to move around.
Yeah, it's a very cheeky way to mess with your opponent's head mid-game, and Backpack, though, was on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't fall for it at all, probably because they play each other all the time.
Yeah.
But, Olsen now looking to force a Game 5 here with a nice little lead and advantage state here. Not quite finding it.
Both so close. Oh, nope, he's not in the best spot. He does not want this. Oh, he can DI that?
Oh,
he does not DI it.
Doesn't DI it perfectly.
That's
that
rough.
was so close to living.
That is
not quite close enough.
That is a hard move to DI.
Now down tilt Dak is going to do it. Olsen departing our bracket at what is that?
That is, I believe. Yep, that's he's 15.
Well, so this is top 16.
Oh yeah.
My brain isn't working. That 13th?
Yes, that's
at
13th.
13th. Oh my God. Yeah. Brain no work. It's whatever. But Backpack punching his way into top 12, and he's gonna have to play. Who was that? That they just have to play. I think it was Y.
Backpack will have to. Yep. We have a Rano Ditto.
Yeah, so we're going to have a Rano Ditto, which everyone loves. Everyone loves Rano. Don't let anyone say anything else. It's the favorite character of the game. And seeing 2 of them on one stage.
At the same time?
At the same time. It's going to be great.
Throwing one needle, throwing another needle.
I assume we're going to go from the top side of loser's bracket down now and get the rest of the 4 sets going. So who do we have here?
I believe it's Kodako. Nope, yeah. Just kidding. MSB and Matty.
Oh, they're going to do MSB and MattyIce first, which is... this is actually a great set. This is normally a winner's semi set, honestly, and we're seeing it in top 12.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Winner of this punches their ticket into top 8 and will be playing tomorrow on Sunday.
Big Sunday.
Yeah, MattyIce looked very, very good against Backpack, who we just saw on stream. But against Penguin, did not look like he had what it takes. But that's just APSA, dude. Sometimes if you're not ready to play against APSA, you get blown up.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And if there's one thing a Raster loves, it's comboing Crag. Battery level low, exchange battery.
Wow. That's
I love it. That's my favorite, actually, transition screen on these. It's my second favorite, because my favorite one is the one that says, donate at gamersontheedge.com.
Right.
Making a difference.
That is so important.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society does amazing work with children with leukemia and lymphoma. We have all of our profits from this event going to charity. And this Gamers on the Edge they're people that put in the work year in and year out. We tried to figure out when the first Gamers on the Edge tournament for the kids was. We couldn't even remember.
Nope.
It's been going on for that long. So do your part and donate if you can. to a wonderful charity, gamersontheedge.com.
And if you are also locally in the area, in the Tampa, Clearwater, around there, Central West Florida, they now have a local venue again. They're back and they're doing locals. So
that's awesome.
If you're in the area, just you want to have some fun on a weekday night or some I'm not entirely sure on their what their setup is, but you can go out and support the kids and play some fighting games. But on a bigger scale, we have this regional right here and this RCS event. And right now, playing for 9th, we have Matty and ZeeBee. No, sorry, Matty and MSB.
Oh, MSB is going to kill you for that one.
Jesus.
Oh no! Like I said earlier, this is like a winner's semis match in a lot of tournaments. This is 2 top 10 players. Matty, former top 10. MSB, current top 10.
Yep.
And they're Goliaths, and oh my gosh, just falling for the moving platform clap gimmick or something. Doesn't even a gimmick. Just falls into the clap.
Yeah, he just falls into it.
Yeah, it just falls into it.
Sometimes it happens.
It'd be like that sometimes, and Matty painting the edge of this platform.
Okay. He likes to play his patient game.
Oh yeah, so good, and goes for the tornado out of the slipstream, which is not true at most percents, and MSB recognized it and punishes with a kill.
Ooh, almost tries to go for another one. It almost works.
Yeah. Ooh. Hello, back jab.
Love to see this very silly trades.
Me too.
Tech into up special, almost getting the kill there. Some people love just going for that out of hit stun. Ooh, just kind of scrapping right now, trading with each other. I was thinking, you know what it was? I was thinking of ZeeBee because I was thinking of other Krags that Matty has played in important moments. And I was remembering ZeeBee versus Matty at Genesis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So I know that, with that especially, he has the matchup experience of playing Krags. But let's see, since he hasn't been too familiar with playing in a lot of brackets as of recent. But given the way this first game is going, it does look like he's doing very well. Yeah,
like I said, if there's one thing Rasters love, it's comboing Krag. Like, I feel like that's timeless. You're never going to forget how to combo a Krag.
Yep.
That was interesting. The forward tilt 2 pushed MSB off the ledge, and he was able to ledge cancel a hit stun and jump out of it.
We've actually been seeing that happen a lot from both of the Rasters here. Very interesting. Ooh, I like the tilt boost. Gets him in the momentum he needs to try and follow up that tech chase. Downsong being so good at the ledge right there. Oh, surprised that there was no parry. Maybe he thought he was just going to leave it there. Oh, I love that option.
That's actually really interesting. I think Matty was expecting the tech and went for the downer and didn't find it.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a weird, as a result of no tech, was actually a worse punish.
Right.
Even though normally no tech would actually kill you there.
Yeah, you always expect the good player to go for the good option, but what do you do when the mix-up is that he goes for the worse option?
Yeah. And what if the good player just messes up?
That too.
Yeah.
That too. It might not always be a mix-up.
Yeah, MSB, though, getting 2-stock there, going to have to go into Game 2 reevaluating some decisions. And I was talking to MSB about this stage earlier. It's a stage that every Raster loves, and MSB loves, too. But, like, I feel like even though it's, like, one of MSB's favorite stages, the Raster's just going to let them go there or going to counterpick there, no matter what. Like, when I play MSB, I'm like, I don't even need to counterpick here because if and when I win a game, I will be counterpicked here myself.
Right.
And I love this stage with Raster, so.
You don't want to lose that chance of playing on the stage more than once.
Exactly, right? And so, it's an interesting choice because, it's got a lot of stage control opportunities. Whoever is off stage in this matchup tends to die.
Right.
And it's so weird seeing that Craig still wants to go here against a machine like Raster. Like, it just boggles my brain.
Matty going for the patient option right there. Knows that MSB is going to pillar, just kind of waits it out.
Yeah, and MSB going for a lot of special stuff right now because MattyIce not approaching, letting MSB kind of make these decisions on his own, and MSB's like, all right, I guess we'll have to make something work. Pillars in neutral, rock in neutral, down special in neutral. We're seeing a lot more specials from him.
Yeah.
Goes for up strong there.
Using that rock to his advantage. Oh, waiting out The little movement that MSB did just hits him with a clap to send him off stage. Oh, no parry on either of those rock interactions.
Oh, yeah, up air into forward clap right there. That so you can DI up air to avoid some clap confirms, but that one was like inside of the Raster's body. It's
right.
You're not dodging that.
All right, let's see what he's able to do right now. MSB kind of just wants to play this at a slower pace and just, you know, take advantage of the changing the tempo. But unfortunately, Matty doesn't really want that. He just wants to, you know, speed things up. Oh, love the little weaving that he does here. Dangles right outside of the danger zone right now. Ooh, rocking his world. Oh, possible mistake right there in SD, but Matty just lets him come back because he knows he's just going to combo him into a kill.
Yeah, there was no reason for Matty to go off stage and like risk like, you know, some weird reversal thing.
Right.
Matty was like super content to just allow the crowd to come back because Matty's been getting the whiff punish and been getting those conversions at like percents that really like just make sense for this matchup. Like Matty's been able to kill Craig early.
Right.
And
he knows those confirms.
Yeah, like why would you risk it right now? Like Matty's been playing so safe and patient that like something's got to give if you're MSB, because it feels really hard to get in right now. Punish on the rock pull, but no follow-up, and that's one thing like especially at low percents Craig can do in this matchup is like if you DI in a way that the Raster misses a follow-up, you got fast enough frame data to kind of knock the Raster away out of the combo. You're looking for trades in this matchup. You're looking for some of the janky things.
Oh. Definitely
whoa, that'll do it. Nair 1 into down special, killing off the bottom. MSB taking the first stock this time.
Always an unfortunate and kind of funny thing to happen when somebody in the crowd cheers for you so heavily, and then you just get comboed.
Yeah.
And then it leads to a stock. Oh, you know, MattyIce coming back, clapping back with the response of his own. Gets a good aerial into clap, very common for Raster. Love the way he's just waiting around and baiting out MSB's movements right here. Ooh, showing off Raster's devilish combo game.
Yeah, MSB took that first stock, and ever since then, it's just only getting like 43%, and Matty has evened it up. And it's just like the neutral is so hard, right?
Right.
Like right here is where you want to be as Craig, like edge guarding, rinse and repeat, but like, God, it's
just so hard, and Raster just has that speed in slipstream and just
Matty's
threatens
patience.
so much space. The patience, the zone that he threatens with his aerials. And he could have punished there, but he just wanted to just wait out, seeing what MSB would do.
Yeah, it's like, why would you punish there when you could punish guaranteed for sure later, right?
Right.
Like, that could have been like a close one, but like, you know,
Ooh.
I can pick and choose.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to pick this stage. Goes for those early fair kills, even though it was, you know, around 100. It was a little bit of weird interaction.
Yeah, that was a interesting like little catch with down special, DIN, and then the fair galaxy on Rockwall. Like that's why you brought him here.
Yeah.
You want those fair kills. You want the early deaths.
Oh.
And my God, it is now even.
Loving that weaving in and out. Gets the dash dance and just goes for the nair kill. Good job on Matty there. Another patience. Wow. What trades with the pillar going down and also gets hit at the same time. So interesting, but Matty's definitely in the lead right now. He's got MSB at 80, basically at kill percent from a confirm. Oh, interesting way to deal with the parried slipstream is to just down B right through it. And we know how much Matty loves that move. Oop. Going for these slow nairs, just wants this confirm, wants this percent on Matty. Oh, Matty just barely misses it.
Yeah, he goes for a reverse clap, and had he gone for the forward clap, it actually would have worked. Just a little bit of a miscue there.
Oh.
Whoa. Lost the game for a second. Sorry about that, folks.
Yep.
But we're back in it, and yeah, Matty with MSB at over 150 or 150% here, and just look at the patience.
Slowly
Matty's like, you know what? You're gonna make a mistake eventually, and I'm going to punish you for it.
Although they're both at kill percent now.
Oh yeah, Matty's been at kill percent since 50%.
That's
to be fair. And the thing is about MSB is at 182%, Matty's going to have to get an outright kill with like a back air or a fair.
Yeah, any
like,
kind of aerial.
Notice how he's not throwing out any random claps though.
Yep.
He confirms.
He gets
into
to
it.
confirm with the
like,
F tilt.
So many rasters when they get these like players to high percents, like 150 plus, and they can't confirm into stuff, they start clapping raw.
Right.
And the one thing you'll notice from Matty is he's like, well, he's at 180-ish. I'll go for a dash dance and do a forward tilt, and then I'll clap in the area, and if it works, it works. And if
Right.
it doesn't,
Reset
he's
back to
eventually,
neutral.
you keep resetting, and eventually, like, a back air will kill.
Right, yeah.
And a fair will kill, because you don't need to overcommit to these moves, and that is why Matty just finished that with a 3-0.
Right.
The patience is immaculate.
Yeah, I love just the little dash dancing that Matty was doing with MSB to just kind of, you know, just stutter out some of his approaches, being so patient with what he was doing, just showing, you know, just because he hasn't been playing in too many brackets recently, he still has it.
Oh, yeah.
He comes out here, he's like, you know what? First RCS event is in my backyard. Let me come out and see how well I can do.
Yeah, I say it all the time. You don't get worse at the game.
Right.
Even if you stop playing the game and you, like, play for a day or two and get warmed back into it, you don't get worse.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
impossible to get worse. Everyone around you might get better, but MattyIce, a former top 10 player, not active in the scene, doesn't get worse.
No, absolutely
He's going to
not.
still be that former top 10 player, and if you haven't elevated yourself to where he was when he was still playing actively, you're going to lose.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's great at the game. That's just it's just a fact.
Oh, yeah. At his height, he was just incredible.
I mean, he's also tall at his height.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
At his height, he plays the game. Yeah, so we are going to go into our next losers match, which I think is probably going to be Kodako and elpe.
It sure is. I see LP right there on the stage.
Outstanding.
I
Outstanding.
want to see. I mean, we know.
Yeah, and so a few of our sponsors here, Reset.gg, events made easy. Check them out. Inquiries at Reset.gg. They do tournament supplies for conventions and esports all the time.
You want to help host your own events. You want somebody to outsource these tournament supplies. Definitely helps out. Monitors.
They've definitely helped out here.
Oh, yeah. Help
For
out
the
so
kids.
much. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Reset.gg is for the kids.
They are. They are. We all here. Everyone here in this convention center, at this hotel, is for the kids.
Absolutely, yes. Indeed, incredible. Yes, quite.
Going back. Oh, having
Controller issues, maybe?
Classic, classic.
Yeah, so the beauty of Rivals is you can basically use any controller you want. But
However,
the downside is when everyone uses whatever controller they want, they might have to restart the game a few times. But yeah, elpe versus Kodako is going to be a very interesting one. Koda just lost to SoulRiffle 3-1, but actually did extremely well, and especially in the game that Koda won against SoulRiffle was pretty impressive. SoulRiffle plays a lot faster and more aggressive than elpe from what we've seen today, and maybe the slowed down gameplay is going to be to the advantage of Koda.
I do hope that Koda just, well, you could tell that they were getting a little bit upset at some of the things that that SoulRiffle was doing. Rightfully so. SoulRiffle was just taking control of some of the things in the match, and Koda just wasn't able to do much. But yeah, I want to see what Koda is able to do and how they're able to adapt in this situation against a different Maple. Because, you know, different play styles. We all know that SoulRiffle loves using the Lily. You know, goes for that down B, side B on the edge. Just, you know, borderline frustrating. You don't want to see it happen against you. But, you know, we've got elpe here. And we've got Koda. They both are sponsored by GoTE. Might be a multi-sponsor with LP Sports, you know, his own little thing. Both players warming up mentally, emotionally, physically. And you know what? You know what they're doing? They're making a difference. Because they're here, and they're here for the kids. And yes, this is in fact top 9. This is for top 8. That is crazy. Where are they going? They're going to Ethereal Gates. We have the summer skin. It is hot. It is Florida and it is hot, so we have the summer skin here on Koda. What Koda really wants to do right here is they want to get LP in kind of a blender tech chase situation. LP just kind of going for these down Bs in neutral right there, kind of try to get something started. Such a good move. Gets your opponent wrapped. Lily being annoying as always, but that's okay. Oh, yep. DI in on fairs. You can get hit by 12 of them, or you can DI out and potentially get hit by another aerial. But either way, we've got both players at similar percents right now. Even though Maple is a lighter character, ooh, we saw that happen in the previous set. Koda would get hit by a dash attack, get hit out, and then get died to a fair. Or died to an air, sorry. Oh, here he comes. LP just having fun with it right now. Gets Koda into a blender of his own. But here we go. Koda came back, has a stock, basically stock even, percent even at this point. Oh, love that little movement that Koda does. Something else that they're very much known for is just their excellent movement along.
Oh my God, these re-wraps were absolutely just devastating. Yeah. Oh, and the great parry. That was a very, very quick window being able to parry there. And Fair gonna do it off the side.
Yep. I think they should have held a little bit more down, but at the same time, it's just so many mix-ups with this character. The speed at which she has is just crazy. And, jeez.
Oh my goodness. That down air spike into up tilt, almost spelling death. Goes for the Dakas out of up tilt because that's actually a thing you can do against a lot of characters. People don't know that Sylvanos Dakas is actually a real thing.
Oh yeah.
It's
I don't think they knew for a while either. But
let's see. Here comes the blender.
Ooh, barely misses that last part of the down beat.
Oh no! Gets the sour.
You still got the clip. You know you were going for it. Keep a smile on your face because you went for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what you should know.
That is tenacity. That is
perseverance, tenacity. You are just consistent. You want to go for the coolest thing possible. Who goes for a kill confirm when you can go for a cool confirm, all right?
Oh, absolutely. Kill confirms are lame. Cool confirms are where
exactly.
It's at.
But either way, we have Koda starting out a little bit on the offensive. Maybe they realized, you know what? I am good at this game. Here we go. Let's get this game 2 started.
Oh, and then early parry coming out, and we're going to have some multiple re-wraps, re-marking now.
Okay, we got a controller miss input because there was a taunt just for a second there. Not sure if you guys saw that one.
Yeah, I love like the use of howls that we've been seeing from Koda. Like one of them got parried, but that hasn't deterred them from doing it more. And it's not even like that the howls are hitting. It's that it's controlling the space. It's making it an unsafe spot for LP to land. It's making it if you tech roll in, you're going to get hit by this. But if you tech roll out, I'm going to hit you with a different move. And right there Hal into up air 1 hit fall down strong. Gonna do it. And we have a first stock going to Koda.
Koda just, wow, they're feeling themselves at this point, which is what you want to see. You don't want your top players to just not be confident about their skill.
Oh, gets out of the ups and DIs, double jumps, and lands with an aerial to reset. And all of a sudden, we have another up tilt. That was 3 up tilts, and LP rolls through the third one. That was the only way you're avoiding that.
Ooh. Koda wants to get something started. They get the flowers down, side B into it, goes for the crazy momentum boost, or the mix-up like that. Fair? Ooh.
Okay.
Oh
goes
my God.
for the ups
That's
again.
The third or fourth time. Koda getting ups of their own. You know, this is what you want to see from Koda. You don't want to see them disheartened by their play. You want to see them going crazy because they're up 3 stocks to 1. Okay, they're up 2 stocks to 1.
Every time you say a stock count, it's going to change.
Yeah.
Yeah, and going for some early percent and laddering off the top of these platforms here instead of pushing outward. Like that's one thing that I think SoulRiffle did differently. Is SoulRiffle did a lot of combos off stage, like forcing off stage into tethers, whereas like we've been seeing a lot of like ladders and going for the ups and less nairs, more up airs.
Right.
it's an interesting difference between these two maples against the same player.
Horizontal versus vertical combo game.
And another up. No, goes above, goes for the pinball wizard, does not quite find it, and goes for a down special again, and good DI out, because DI in actually would have put Koda straight up and killed off the top.
They were able to wait out, just get that forward strong and get the kill there. Good job on Koda. I want to see them playing at their best possible potential. That's what you want to see. This is what we like. We like, from a TO perspective, you know, we might not like the longer games.
As a TO's perspective,
you want everything to be a 3-0s.
3-0, get out of here.
Yeah.
Make it 1 minute if you can. You know, everyone goes for double dunks right away, and whoever wins the first game always wins.
Right.
But as a competitor and a spectator and a commentator,
you want the long games. You want the adaptation. You want to see it before your eyes.
Yeah, it's
You want
great.
the coolest combos possible, which is why we like to see the fact that this is 1-1 right now. Both players are adapting to each other.
and the waveland up tilts, dude. That's been like the biggest thing in this like second and third game that I've been seeing is like just the tech reads and the tech chases on platforms specifically have been getting better and better as the set progresses for Koda.
Ooh, just barely out of the space in that up smash, but might have wanted to go for a fair there. Accidentally got the dash attack. Either way, just he might just die to this next dash attack. Or whatever the next move leads into.
That's one thing about Sylvanos is like, you don't kill outright a lot of the times, but your juggle game is so good and your neutral game is so good that like eventually you will. It's just like we were talking about what MattyIce does with Rasker.
Right.
It's like, but Sylvanos exceeds at that in a different regard because of the disjoint as opposed to like being able to whiff punish. It's just you can juggle all day.
Oh yeah.
First stock though, actually coming out to elpe, and
I think they're looking for a dash attack to kill with.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they might be a little bit too flashy, and to the point where stocks might be taken in the opposite direction.
Yeah, and elpe is getting the extra credit of a lifetime on the stock, over 200% before elpe's first stock is taken, but not before getting 86% on stock 2 from Koda.
Oh, here we go. Almost going into the blender there. Never mind. They're still in the blender, getting mixed up. Where do I tech? Where do I DI?
The waveland off up air. So good. Didn't even need to have to tether for that Galaxy.
Ooh, good DI from there. Misses the parry, gets it again, knows the cooldown. Let's see if they're just going to space fairs for the edge guard. Perfect. They need this. Oh, yep, there it is. The perfect spacing.
That's the thing that we saw against SoulRiffle a lot too, was the forward air into something into dare, right?
Yes.
Or just the forward air into dare. Like that seemed to be a really potent thing in this matchup, specifically in an earlier set. And coming out right now and evening up the stocks with it against elpe shows that it's going to continue to be relevant.
Oh yeah, it's so important.
Oh, double dare and misses the wrap. Double dare and gets the wrap.
Oh my
time.
god.
Turns out you just need an up strong instead of a down strong to get that wrap, right? Yeah, totally.
Let's see if they're able to just confirm off of this. Koda might be wanting to play a little bit slower. Oh my god.
Oh my god, so that seed
hit the
frame
flower
before. Yeah, that seed hit like the frame before Lily bit, and so it turned into a wrap.
Right.
Which was massive because it ended up resulting in a game win.
Yep.
That was such a perfect snipe to force the wrap. Absolutely crazy.
God, they just love the fact that they're both playing at their highest potential right now. That's what we want to see. Going to Tower of Heaven. I know this is a good stage for Sylv, I'm guessing, because just with the smaller ground width lets you just kind of vortex people a little bit more.
Yeah, smaller ground width, and then also the platform layout. They're pretty small platforms, so the waveland up tilts and the waveland tech chases like this are going to be really potent.
Perfect.
That was
just
all
like
thanks to the top platform, wave landing and getting the down tilt, and now we're doing it again. Look at the use of the triplats. It's
good.
Beautiful.
It's good. They know what they're doing, and they're doing it well. Unfortunately, elpe might be able to respond back now. Even though he does have a little bit of percent on him, what he wants right now is this kill right there.
Yep.
That is the third time that Koda has died to that Tether Nair. I think they just might be scared of things like Tether Fair instead. But
yeah, I expected a Tether Fair there, and
yeah.
honestly, even DI out on Tether Fair would have also killed off the bottom. So
yeah,
like, I'm not exactly sure what the DI was expecting.
Ooh, love that Waveland down tilt right there to kind of catch Maple. Oh my god. Silva's just a giant character.
So many up airs.
Yeah.
So many up airs. Oh my goodness, and then it doesn't matter because Koda finds the reversal into that up strong.
You DI in on that side B, you're getting hit with that up strong.
And oh
it's
my goodness,
crazy.
here comes the blunder. Here comes the blunder. Throws out one move out of panic because Koda messed it up, and then it doesn't matter.
Oh my god!
Because Koda's right back on it.
That's what you want to. Oh.
Yeah, and so it's something that we talked about like earlier in this tournament. It's the ability to like get out of a combo without, you know, panicking too much. Because elpe had an opportunity. Koda dropped the combo, but then elpe instantly threw out an up tilt, and Koda just capitalized on that up tilt and just went back to where they started.
Oh, they're just having fun
That was
at this
great.
point.
I love that.
In their head and on the scoreboard is 2-2. That's what we love to see. Oh man. Oh man. This is a good set. This is a good set. I think our first game 5?
This is
First game 5 of top 16 at least.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I
felt like we almost had another one. Oh yeah, because Olsen and Backpack was game 4, wasn't it? I thought that was going to be game 5.
Me too. I mean, you know, bias. Olsen's a friend of mine, but
oh my goodness,
just these
so much
oh
damage.
my god, Maple can just kind of tether back to you with that.
Yeah, that's still though, elpe now at 82%, and one thing, like Sylvanos has great matchups against a lot of these top tier characters because of just like how the knockback scaling works against lighter characters.
Ooh, just gets the edge of that forward strong.
Things that won't kill Krag until over 250% end up killing characters like Maple at like 100.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And like the scaling is so crazy, and wow, the blender goes for the parry on the Lily in the middle of the blender,
These
and we're back in
Waveland
it.
up tilts are just hilarious
And
working so well.
A little bit of panic from elpe right now, and oh my
Another
goodness.
up air? Oh no, that would have worked if they hadn't missed the movement there. Oh, just the holding of the jab working so well. Up air, yep, there it is.
I really do think it's elpe panicking too much in these combos and not recognizing when his turn is to fight. Because the second he gets out, he's like pushing an option, right?
Right.
And Koda's accounting for that. Like, obviously Koda wants to continue hitting you, but if you miss and then you, like, your opponent throws out something that's punishable, like, Koda's ready for that. Every time.
Yeah. You know, unfortunately, I was talking about earlier about how Koda might be playing in a tilted mindset based on the earlier set, but it's possible that elpe is doing the same here, you know.
Yeah, it definitely looks like the frustration has gotten into elpe just a little bit, and Koda now, with 2 stocks to 1 in Game 5, is trying to punch their way into top 8 at the first RCS event of Season 7.
Yep. And that might be happening here with this edge guard. elpe,
oh, the double!
Double back air.
Flying Sylvanos, the flying doggo, up
air,
gonna do it.
There it is, Game 5, Koda elpe going to Koda.
Yep, Koda punching.
Sigh of relief.
Punching their ticket in. We are now top 8.
Yep, one top.
We are now top 8. That's look at the emotion.
Very emotional moment. Koda's a very just emotional player with how they play. elpe too as well, just great showing from him. But you know, there's only going to be one Maple in the top 8.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be 2. It's just going to be SoulRiffle. Or, well, actually, no.
I was going to say, Tushar is still in the bracket, right?
My bad. We're not done.
Yeah, come on. Give Tushar his respect.
That's true. That's true.
That was a good set between Tushar and ThrownOrk, but Tushar did move on.
Right. And speaking of which,
Tushar versus Guard
is happening right now.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they're like, oh, you thought there was only one Maple left?
No.
We were wrong. We'll prove you wrong right now.
However, we do have a Clarin, and it is Guard. And you know, with the level of expertise that he has, I'm going to love to see the kind of punish game that he brings to this set.
Yeah, Clarin versus Maple is a age-old matchup. It's one that really, like, I feel that it changes who wins the matchup based on, like, level of play.
Right.
At low level, the Claren just absolutely dominates, and even at mid-level. But once you get to high level, it starts evening out, and I think at the very top, it might be slight Maple favor. Hard to say, but like the better the Maple is, the better you are at the matchup, because the speed of that character coming in and whiff punishing on Claren, whose biggest weakness in the game is whiff punished, which is the meta of the game, right? But Maple has to do it with precision in the matchup. It's different than some of the other characters that are able to get on Claren. With Maple, you have to have an immaculate recovery, and your whiff punishes have to be precise.
Right. It'll definitely be interesting to see how Guard does this. And, you know, obviously Guard is the favorite to win this set based on skill. You can see just the fear in Tushar's eyes right now, because he knows it's crazy, the fact that he's here in top 8, top 9.
Yeah, but, winner does get top 8.
Right. He's just, you know, he might be a little bit intimidated. He knows that he sees Guard all the time online, getting these crazy clips, crazy conversions, super good movement. But, you know, we'll see if he's able to kind of, you know, take a game, take 2, might even take the whole set. But that's what we want to see.
Yeah, and while we're waiting for this first game to start, it's time to remind you once again to go to gamersontheedge.com, check out the organization, and donate.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing. It's for the kids. This entire event is for the kids. I mean,
backbone of our society, kids, you know, we raise them up, and why wouldn't we do anything except for the kids?
They're the future of our world.
Exactly, exactly.
So
the young ones.
Take care of them.
Yeah, do it for them.
For them,
and
yes.
with them.
And with them. Well, yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, go donate, come out to this event, which is a form of donating. Why just donate normal money when you can donate money
and have fun.
Play some fighting games?
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
the best. We have Rivals, obviously, Rivals Workshop, Rivals Doubles. We have Guilty Gear Strive. We have Tekken. We have Blaze Blue Central Fiction. A bunch of other things. I can't even finish the sentence.
Yeah, we are out of games because we're out of time.
Yes.
We didn't even finish the list, and now we are going into Game 1 of Top 8 qualifier, Guard versus Tushar.
And wow. Tushar is already almost at 100%. And Guard is at a, ironically, 2%. Punish here doesn't just go for the side B, as, you know, I'm assuming it wasn't at the right percentage.
Yeah, well, so actually at that percent, the down air into down strong, I don't think the down strong chipper would have galaxied, but it's a really hard one to DI at that percent.
Right.
Oh, no deck is coming out on the back air, and Tushar now going to have to recover, but Guard only at 24%. There's no reason to overcommit to anything.
The way Guard plays is so interesting because even though he has such a good punish game most of the time, he just plays so patient. I don't know if you've seen a Zetterburn play, but it's, you know, most Zetterburns like to just press buttons, go crazy with shines. Guard just stands still, goes for a calm neutral.
Kind of like a Damn Danny style of Zetterburn.
Yes, exactly.
Shout outs to my man.
Yep.
Dan. And my goodness, only
and
77%.
Is Tushar not taking this first game too well?
No, this is
Ooh.
Whoa, the tech
Oh,
waveland.
that is.
Let's go. That was sick. And we're seeing a nice little punish as a result too.
Ooh,
and we get a stock. Okay. Okay.
He's
right.
in there. He's in there.
Tushar, I see you. Keep doing that. I want to see that more.
However, Guard is just having fun with these combos, just as creative as well. Ooh, another ledge dash onto the onto the stage to do that F tilt. That was good. Good on him. Love to see that fancy movement, especially in a situation like when you're being edge guarded. And Maple with the character like a wall that has a wall cling is able to do those ledge dashes. Ooh,
fair one into down strong. You know, normally you're able to tech that, but I think Tushar was at such a high percent that the tech option just wasn't there because of the bounce off the ground.
I really like what Guard is doing here. He's really, I haven't seen this from many other Clarence. The going for the side B, jump canceling it with the waveland. Very, very unique and interesting. Oop.
Oh, good tech, and doesn't get the waveland, and now Tushar has nothing. Yeah, and Guard going really far off stage, letting Tushar back, and will be the stock as a result.
All right.
I mean, we saw this in Tushar's set versus ThrownOrk. Tushar gave away a couple stocks, and ThrownOrk came back and won a game.
Oh,
not going to happen here, though.
Unfortunately.
Not going to happen here, though.
Falls back down into the abyss.
Yeah, that was an interesting game one because it felt like Guard was in control the entire time, but the lead wasn't that crazy, if that makes sense.
Right.
It was like tushar was right there in it, but it always just felt like it was just behind in the race, you know? A comfortable one-stock victory. Grabs the back air. Just says, nah, come here.
Ooh, yep.
Oh, okay.
Interesting choice for an up air.
Yeah, I think it actually would have worked, but a Guard landed before the hitbox came out. I don't think that was Guard getting interrupted. I think that was just landing too early. And yeah, these pillar combos coming out. Some of my favorite things to do with playing are pillar combos. They're just so much fun.
Wants to go for this conversion right here and for this edge guard. Surprising that none of those nairs did tip her.
Oh, let's go!
Gets the spacing conversion right there. He is so good at that. Oh my god! This is wonderful. This is just... The way he's moving around with those wavelengths is just incredible.
Yeah, and the
you
one thing
don't see that.
The one thing that tushar has been doing to his credit is the ability to tech waveland right near the ledge there has actually been tripping up Guard just a little bit. And that's the one spot that tushar has actually been able to
down smash?
make some sort of headway. But yeah, Guard is having a good time right now. Guard's having fun.
Oh, like he knows just the spacing with that Lily.
Yeah, Guard doing these pillar combos. Guard looking for some clips maybe.
Oh, he's got him.
Oh yeah, he's looking to have a grand old time on his way to top 8.
That great spacing right there.
Oh,
okay. He went for a down smash, which, you know, is a pretty fast option, but just getting grabbed out of it looks funny.
That was the second time like a raw grab just completely beat out one of tushar's options. In the very beginning of that game, tushar went for a raw back air, and I almost called Guard Matty. Oh my goodness.
That's okay. He's right behind him.
Resident Florida man just grabbed the maple right out of the air.
We're all the same.
Yeah.
Goes for the strong dare.
Yep, there's the
oh my god.
Yeah, shoop to whoop is true at 0%, and also like very close to true at low percents on all the other characters. Just a down air spike into side special gives you a nice 25%. And,
that's pretty important.
Yeah,
for just a simple 2 hits.
And it actually can be true at kill percents on big characters like Edalus.
Huh.
It's really precision like spacing, but like it's a great little like 2-piece that just does a lot of damage.
Yeah, decent amount. Ooh. I gotta say, I do like how tushar is adapting a little bit, especially in the movement. He might not have the best combo or the best punish game, but I do like that he's moving around pretty well.
Okay, you're talking about not the best punish game, right? As that happens?
Yeah, I always just constantly curse the stream. You know how it is.
Yeah, honestly, like, that was incredible. That was the first time that tushar has had a stock lead in this set.
Yep.
And it's like what you said, it's adaptation to neutral. And then, like, that wasn't, like, an absolutely insane confirm, right? That was just a slow, methodical, and clean double fair. And
another double fair.
One. And Guard looked back, was like, what just happened to me?
Am I down a stock?
Am I in
Is
danger?
This my last stock of the game?
Am I in danger right now?
I wanted to 3-0 this guy. What's happening here?
All right, and the crowd coming alive now. tushar getting the cheers. Going in on the first down air spike will have a double spike in return.
That's pretty unfortunate for them, but he's definitely still has a chance, honestly. Ironic thing is that the crowd is chanting one more stock, but they both need one more stock. So who are they really chanting for?
They're chanting for someone. They're chanting for the kids.
Exactly.
Because no matter who wins the set, the kids win.
Perfect response.
All right.
Oh,
that would have killed. That would have absolutely
gosh.
killed. And that was a great call out for tushar. Recognizing Guard was going to go high. Just doesn't quite get the pixels.
Funny thing is, you don't really see tushar planting any lilies at all, like we were saying. But
yeah.
I'm just kind of realizing how important it would be in this situation. Or you can just
do it
for back air tether fair. SoulRiffle plays Maple and is popping off for him.
Yeah, and Adam Gamage over there sitting there, like that's all the Georgia crew, you know?
Yeah. Well, Casual Scrub is from somewhere.
Well, Casual Scrub, no, but I was saying like
Right, yeah, that,
Adam
that
and SoulRiffle, that's the Georgia crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they're popping off not just because of Maple, but because their crewmate or their region mate is popping off a little bit on their own here.
Very funny because Tushar himself isn't exactly a very emotional player. You don't see much in his eyes other than, oh, all right, I'm playing some rivals. But
yeah. Oh, that was a great reverse up special, but because of how much I
love that idea. I don't love that punish, but I love the fact that he didn't just go for another smash attack, because guard would have obviously just, he would have just teched it. So instead he just went for something simple. However, he could have gone for a fair, and it would have killed, but either way, he is sitting pretty right now. Not anymore, but he up B won't kill.
Killing off the side.
I lied again.
So that was interesting because that was the correct DI, and it was just too late on the drift back.
Right, yeah, that's the issue. Especially with a stage like Rockwall,
yeah.
The fact that the Blaststones are so small together.
So fun fact, you cannot die from drift off the top. It is impossible.
Good to know.
So if you are launched, you should immediately be changing your drift back.
Oh, yes, that's good. Love those up B cancels just because of how cool they look. Okay, patience is good, but you don't want to get hit when you're being too patient there. Unfortunate for Tushar, he is getting edge guarded. Oh my god, love the reverse side B. Don't love the DI though, but just good on him right now. Just being patient with this edge guard, finally gets a Lily out. I think he's starting to realize how important Lily is. Let's see if he starts utilizing her more.
Oh, goes to the charge, and guard actually almost fell into that. It was really close to trading with that back air. And guard now cooking just a little bit.
Gets a little bit nervous, wants to hang out by the ledge. However, he is still, up in percent.
Okay.
Any confirm right now that he can get and get a kill off of, but
yeah, Tushar has really come alive in these last two games. It looked like the guard show for the first two games, especially in game 2. And Tushar was just like, wait, I'm
in top 9 too. What's going on?
I'm out here, you're out here, we're both out here. Let's both play some rivals. Like,
I'm here for a reason.
Who are you?
I can do cool combos too. I can take 3 stocks faster than you can.
And wow, just barely living the up strong there. Tushar trying to get a little bit of extra credit.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
And just dash dancing into the second hit.
Slipping and
down strong,
sliding, yeah.
All right, here comes the punish. No big punish.
Oh, now it is.
Now here we go. All right, this is where we're cooking. It's interesting because like you see like elpe, who was on here before, would have gone for a couple rewraps on that, right?
Right.
But Tushar is content with a lot of tech chasing and a lot of...
Oh, he's doing it!
That was the SoulRiffle.
He's doing the SoulRiffle thing.
Yep. All right, that's the first time I saw Tushar go for that.
Yeah.
Alt bracket.
The slow adaptation of thinking, let me learn from those before me. Oh, he is just a bit too patient, honestly, but... Oh my god!
Patience from guard!
Oh my god, that
guard going.
Jesus, this is crazy.
Guard went for some cheeky stuff off that back air. Had it just been a Dacus, that might have been the end of the set.
Oh yeah.
But then that side special was also just genius, and it just barely missed through the tech. A tech in place or a no tech got hit by that side special easily.
This is crazy right now. Just
game 5 now. Tushar comes alive.
He is learning from his past,
his present, and his future, honestly.
He's going to make top 8 his future. Unfortunately, he is a little bit higher in percent, but you know what? That's it. He's coming back. Ooh.
Oh, the DI and actually gets hit by a down tilt. That was had Tushar been DIing out, I think the down tilt either would have missed or the down tilt would have killed.
Yeah.
Because the DI out on down tilt is actually like deceptively strong, and you will die off the side.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. That crowd has come alive here in this game 5. Our second game 5 in a row to boot.
Oh, yeah.
We get our first one, and then we start getting them all.
We'll see if the Rono Ditto's like that, too.
Don't say that.
Oh.
All right,
Interesting.
Tushar is
Made a little bit of a few mistakes there with recovering, so in a bit of a tricky situation.
yeah, that was great DI from Tushar, but doesn't get the tech on down air.
Yep.
We saw that end game 1 as well. No down air tech right at the ledge. And Guard now 3 stocks to 1 in control after losing 2 games in a row, wanting desperately to avoid this reverse 3-0.
Oh my God. Yeah, Guard is kind of, he's probably thinking in his head, all right, I can't show these people that I'm this bad. I got to show that I'm making top 8, not this guy. And I got to do it in a flashy way. Yep. But, sometimes when you're too flashy, you go down to game 5. But, when you're in game 5, you start to realize, let me just play normal and get this. Because I am up 3 stocks. I am up 2 stocks.
Yeah, Tushar taking that stock, only 43% and climbing, but it is still definitely doable. The tech chases that we saw at the end of that that end of game 4 definitely show the ability to make a comeback here, but first you got to get out of disadvantage, and Guard has been just absolutely punishing, not overextending at all.
Oh, misses the wave lane there. Wanted to get some pretty cool movement there. Fortunately didn't. Oh, just swats him away like a fly.
Ooh.
And swats him away like a fly again and gets the game 5 win.
That is the strongest move, if you ask MSB. 4 strong is the strongest move. Does find the kill, and Tushar putting on a excellent show. After going down 2-0 and looking like Tushar is getting styled on just a little bit, he said, hold up, wait, let's make this into a set, and definitely put a little bit of shock on Guard's eyes. I remember at one point in game 4, Guard going like,
yeah,
what the heck is going on right now?
What's happening?
Yeah, what a showing. Tushar out at 9th. Guard punching his way into top 8. And we have 2 sets left for you today before we move on to other FGC games on this stream. What?
Isn't just 1?
2, right?
No, 1.
Oh, yeah. I guess we only have 1.
Yeah, they left the most exciting for last.
I didn't realize that hadn't been reported yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we have 1 set left, and it's going to be a Rano Ditto. It is Backpack versus Y. Backpack falling to MattyIce and winner's side and working his way through there. Y falling down to ZeeBee after a huge upset over MSB in pools.
Oh, yeah.
Both of these players have been putting in a lot of work and are ready to show what they got here. Send me that, por favor.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you got in this? Let's be biased real quick. Who do you got in this? You got Y, who's pretty crazy on the punish, and you got Backpack, who's crazy in the neutral. Who do you got?
I mean, Florida bias. I want Backpack to win. However, I do know that Y does have a very good punish game that he's been practicing a lot for.
Okay, but who do you got?
Like, who do I?
Like, you can't just sit on a fence here. I'm asking you a direct question.
I'm gonna say Backpack.
All right, $5 on Y.
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
All right. You got Zelle?
I have PayPal and Venmo.
That's close enough. All right.
All right, sweet. Or I'll just buy you a drink.
We'll see.
Okay.
I'll let you know about that later. Depending on who wins.
Oh yeah, no.
Or I'll buy you a drink. But we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
I do. Oh Jesus! How? This headset's hurting my ears.
Oh, they're hurting mine too. Trust me.
Oh, a little bit. Little confusion.
Oh.
Some people say rock, paper, scissors says shoot. It's very weird.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
I do rock, paper, scissors. But I know that most people do shoot, so if we don't establish it beforehand, I usually just default to shoot.
Okay.
Like 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yeah.
But like normally I like to say like on scissors or like rock, paper, scissors or on shoot, right?
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, we're in this one. It's the last set of Rivals singles for today. We'll be back tomorrow, obviously, for top 8. But right now we have a Rano Ditto between Y and Backpack.
Oh, let's see. Backpack kind of in the lead at this point. I might have been wrong about Y having that better punish game, because Backpack is already doing really well. Ooh, already evens up the stock percentage.
Okay, okay. The
Gee, oh my
that was kind of cool. Like,
Yeah,
that
it's-
wasn't a ton of percent, but that was just like neat to watch.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Like, it's not neat to get hit by, but when you're watching it, it's like, all right.
Yep, and
Maybe
oh, the
Rano is
Galaxy.
kind of cool. Needle Fair. You don't want to admit that
Mike,
it's cool.
Clip that, Mike. Needle Fair. Clip
Mike,
it. Clip it.
I know you love this.
Oh yeah, it's Bigger Mike's favorite Rano combo.
Oh yeah.
And that is going to be a quick stock and a full stock lead now for Backpack.
Oh yeah. Whenever I'm in a call and I pop off for anything Arano does, I just hear him sigh.
Yo, I just had an idea. What if instead of paying each other the $5, we make a donation to Gamers on the Edge?
That's a good idea.
All right, let's
right.
do that.
But like based on who wins, or like?
Yeah, like we're still betting. If Y wins, you make the donation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I might make one anyway. But
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
We're all doing it for the kids.
it's all for the kids, baby.
But right now,
Yeah, Y is looking like he's in trouble, so it's looking like I'm going to donate regardless.
yeah.
Because this is like, it looks like it's just like the neutral of Backpack is just not allowing Y to start these big punishes, you know?
Oh, I like that.
The flashy combos have been coming out from Y, but it's just been, he's been having trouble like finding the openings.
Ooh, barely misses that tongue. I'm surprised that tongue didn't hit, but I don't know. Rano can do crazy things. It's kind of crazy that you can just go out there and stick your foot up air?
Yep.
Almost.
Did you know that Bigger Mike lost a Rano Ditto money match to me and never paid me the money?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll bring that up.
I want that on record on an RCS stream.
I will. I'll bring that up to him.
And that's going to be a true combo.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Jesus.
That was such good patience by Backpack because you can't tech while in bubble.
Right.
4 stacks, though, on the tongue, and Y decided to go off stage, which is honestly what you should do a lot of times. But Backpack didn't panic and was like, well, you're going to come out of that eventually. Waited for the last stack to start ticking down and goes for the up special, goes for the fair, guaranteed kill.
Pushes you off just a little bit so you can't get the tech on the wall and just kills you with the fair.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but, you know.
And so Backpack going into Game 2 with a 1-0 lead, and we're going to Tower of Heaven, which is definitely a bit more of a combo-heavy stage for Rano. But Backpack opening up with 43 quick percent and an edge guard now. Oh, the up air to continue was really cute.
Wow.
I love that.
That's good.
Oh my goodness, Backpack's movement is just so good in neutral right
Very
now.
unfortunate that he DI'd out in that fair.
Yeah, the just a little bit of a dash back there. Catches Y off guard, and then the fair with the bad DI. Gonna take the first stock. And everyone loves a Rano Ditto.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's going to be a clean stock right there.
Everybody loves Needle Fair, but what about 2 characters that can Needle Fair?
Oh my goodness, that's like the best.
But either way, we have Backpack in the lead a little bit right here on the second stock. Both of them tied in stocks at least, so Y does have a chance. Ooh, just the momentum with throwing needles is so interesting.
The roll and the air dodge at the same time, like that's like so perfect. One of my favorite things is when you're edge guarding someone and you both air dodge the exact same way, the exact same time, and that just reminds me of that. That was cool.
Interesting roll there from Backpack. A little confused, but I was about to say he's got this punish, but you know.
Yeah, and one thing you see in the Ditto, which is really cool.
That's super interesting. The fact that Y wants to, set up a bubble to kind of delay things or maybe space out his recovery differently. And Backpack just tongues it.
Yeah, and Y did it right back to Backpack there, and it actually ended up being important because had Y not done that, the bubble would have been right there, and Backpack would have survived. Yeah, tonguing the other opponent's bubble and popping it is actually the coolest thing about this Ditto. Like, combos go flashy, whatever. Like, you can up air out of the opponent's up air strings in this matchup. It's pretty neat, but I love the bubble play.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
That was cute.
Practice your edge cancels, kids. Very important, especially for a character like Rano. Oh,
there it is.
Yep. Needle Fair.
Needle Fair.
Oh, Jesus.
Needle Fair. 1-1 now.
1-1. Will we see it Game 5? I know we're going to see it Game 3, that's for sure. Or Game 4, but,
I'd be okay with another game 5. Last one of the day?
Yeah.
Right before double starts?
Well, technically, double started 20 minutes ago.
Have I been DQ'd from doubles?
I hope not. I mean, none of it's on stream, so there's really no rush.
Yeah, I really hope that I get to play because...
Me too.
Yeah.
We practiced last night.
that sure was practice.
That was something.
Yeah, so game 3, though, we've got Y versus Backpack on Ethereal Gates. And just look at Backpack just standing there like, nah, you're not gonna get me to plat drop on you. I'm gonna stand on this. Once the platform finally moved, Backpack made his move too.
Yep.
It's really cool to see just the patience.
Yeah, he's a super patient person.
Yeah, it leaves me speechless sometimes just seeing like someone that's like willing to play the neutral the way that Backpack is, and why obviously respecting it too by not like pushing in too hard as well.
Right.
But like just the patience is just always so cool. I love it.
Yeah, it's one of the most important things. Wow, that's kind of crazy that tongue hit, but that's just how Rano is sometimes, you know.
Yeah, Rano can be deceptive on his hurt box like occasionally too.
Oh, Ghost, yep. You can see that Y's getting just a little bit annoyed by that. I mean, I would too, but...
Oh!
Ooh, okay.
You don't even need the fair if you have 3 needles, apparently.
Yep.
That was sweet. That was super sweet.
Ooh. Leaving it up there for... I wonder why. Oh, barely misses the dash attack? That's crazy. Ooh, interesting. Oh... Such an underutilized move.
Oh,
that's
that was
smart.
so smart
That's
because
smart.
Okay, so if Y left it there, Backpack would have been able to
my
tongue
God.
sling off of it. But Y moved it towards Backpack, so the tongue basically sent him nowhere.
Let's see what he's gonna do. Is he just gonna go out there, stick his foot out? Ooh.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
Barely misses it. Interesting that he goes for placing the bubble right next to Backpack instead of helping him recover.
It's really interesting, especially because like a lot of times people will use the bubble against like clearing recovery, for example, to make someone's move have more lag because of the hit pause involved with it, right? So maybe that's what he's going for. He's like, well, if he throws out a move, I can punish it easier. Oh, there's the double bubble. Catches the jump.
He wants his side B right now.
Oh, yeah, and that's
he
the
also
classic.
doesn't
That's the
want to die
classic.
there like he did. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, Y just jumps over Backpack and gets the fair spike. That was pretty cool. Dude, what is Rano? This is crazy.
Yeah.
There's tongues everywhere. There's bubbles everywhere. You got a frame 5 back air.
That is a back air. I feel like a Dakis from Y, or actually, yeah, from Backpack.
Oh my! Really deep to find that fair.
Was deep.
Really deep.
Taking out the shovel, digging as far as he can. So deep.
Yeah, like that was also really.
Yep.
That was also really interesting because going all the way down there, like it looked like Y might have been able to DI into the bubble, but because of the way that the fair hit, it actually pushed the bubble away from him.
Yeah, that was smart. We got a cheers for Backpack coming out from the crowd. Definitely a fan favorite here in Florida.
Oh yeah, local, gonna have a great time. Y from California making a big trip out here. But,
he wants to prove himself. He wants to say, you know what, RCS Season 7. I'm there.
It's the year of Y.
Not just the year of X. Sorry.
It's okay.
But either way, pretty even game right now for the start of Game 4. Let's see if Backpack is just able to just close it out. Oh, yep. Both down tilts just straight. Such a good move from Rano.
Ooh, no? Okay.
That
was really weird. I feel like so you can't drift much at all when that gets parried.
He could have just started charging.
He could have ran underneath and started charging, and Y would not have been able to go anywhere. That should have been a guaranteed stock.
But sometimes you just you want to be sure that your opponent can't drift.
So you want to be sure, but like you literally can't.
Yeah.
Like if you get parried about like like if most like Rano tongue the ledge, they won't even be able to hit the wall on that drift.
That's true. That's true.
So like you just let them die.
Ooh. Oh jeez. Yep. Okay. Great punish right there. Reverse back air into nothing.
Oh, okay. Sour Bear into up strong as a tried and true, but so is the neutral strong.
Ding
and
dong,
we're
it comes
dead
back.
even. Yep.
Ooh. Oh, and then he's just copying his own moves right now.
Yeah, anything you can do, I can do better.
Exactly. This is the Ditto, but this is not the Ditto of mines. Coming out with the backpack chance in the crowd.
Yeah, Backpack is one game away from going to top 8, but not going to do it playing like that.
One SD away from going to game 5 for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and Y smelling blood in the water now, starting a little bit of an edge guard, playing patient on those top platforms, but the missed waveland going to be deadly, as that's going to be an even game. I don't even think he had a chance to tech that.
You don't think so?
No,
it didn't Galaxy.
It didn't Galaxy, but he had to DI out and up a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah, that was a no tech situation because you couldn't tech. But it all started because of a missed waveland. A simple missed waveland.
That's that crazy punish game that Backpack has. Ooh, good recovery, good recovery.
Oh, and catches the drift with tongue? You kidding me, Y?
Good roll right there from Backpack. Ooh, it is close now. Both players are definitely feeling the pressure.
Oh, that was a really cool air dodge through. Doesn't end up getting anything out of it, and Y is still on the offensive.
Oh my God!
Backpack with the stunner!
Off.
The absolute stunner with
Going
the huge
crazy.
pop-off.
Jesus, that's what you like to see.
The reversal of a lifetime.
Oh my
wow. God. That's the way to end the stream for today, right?
That is it.
Oh my God.
Rano's fair spike is just crazy, just coming in out of nowhere. You're done. You're done. You can't.
Yeah.
You thought you were getting edge guarded? No, you're done.
Anything but the spike there sends Y back to the ledge so he could tech wall, right?
Right.
And then Backpack probably dies because then it would have just been a tech fair. Yeah, so the absolute madman of a move, punching his way into top 8 in game 4 went with his back to the blast zone.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful. The best way to end it. But you know what's an even better way to end it? I now have to and want to donate $5 to gamersontheedge.com for a amazing cause.
Oh, yeah.
Leukemia and Lymphoma Society do amazing work for the kids, like we've been saying all day. Kids with leukemia, they just get such great help from this organization.
Oh yeah, it's great. Great to see it. We had at the beginning of our commentary block, we had a Steven donate, and now at the end of our commentary block, we'll have another Steven donate.
Yep.
That's this guy.
Oh, it sounds like we actually had a donation recently from Rebecca as well.
Thank you
so much for the donation. It means the world for these kids. It's incredibly generous. I will never stop saying it while I'm on this stream.
Yeah.
Just go to gamersontheedge.com, check out what they do. It's a great cause. And with that is actually the end of Rivals of Aether singles. We are not streaming doubles or workshop because while this is a wonderful Rivals Championship Series tournament, this is actually a tournament full of a lot of other FGC games too.
Oh yeah.
And as great as our game is, we have Guilty Gear Strive and Tekken. I don't know which game is next. Can production tell me which game is next on stream? Maybe not. King of Fighters 15 is coming up next. And so we would love to hog stream all day, but also that's going to be super exciting. The FGC out here, they've been playing all day, brackets like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And they deserve their time in the spotlight. But for now, I'm SBS.
I'm Renzo.
And thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here tomorrow at noon Eastern for top 8 rival singles. And before we go, make sure you go to gamersontheedge.com and donate for the kids. Thank you so much.